Let's get in the car and go to the parquet floor of the Garden. LeBron James, what do you expect from him in this critical, crucial game, Avery?
Well, LeBron's going to have to shoot the three better, Stuart. He's only shooting 22% from the three-point line in this series. But also, he's got to do the job on Paul Pierce because Paul Pierce averages 23 points a game in series clinches game for Boston Celtics.
So he's got to play some defense.
He's got to play some defense also.
Yeah, from my respect, I think it comes down to LeBron James having a triple-double, and it's not just the points and rebounds. It has to be the assist numbers have to be extremely high.
You going 30, 10, and 10?
No, he's going to have to get 12, 15 assists because that means the other teammates have got involved as well.
Okay.
Thanks for watching Kia NBA Shoot-Around. The first half of Game 6 from Boston coming up. We will see you at halftime.
You, I don't know you. Who are you?
War is certainly coming. Are you ready to be who you are? I declare him an outlaw!
Robin Hood, rated PG-13, starts tomorrow.
A friendly debate over where Bob Knight first coached is quickly getting serious.
Loser shaves his head.
So here's your moment of truth, guys. Which 3G network would you trust to get to Wiki Mobile? When you want your 3G network to work,
West Point.
you want Verizon.
I said no pickles.
Right now, buy a 3G smartphone and get one free, including BlackBerry devices like the Curve for just $29.99 at Verizon.
Hey, I'm Matt. One day, I had a dream that, for once, it would be really simple to project stuff right from my laptop. Next thing you know, Windows 7, where all you gotta do is hit a couple buttons. Boom. Instant presentation.
You gotta have a future in this.
I'm a PC, and Windows 7 was my dream.
Idea.
Right.
Real chipotle and red peppers, onions and Mediterranean oregano, a touch of amber honey, all in our authentic spicy chipotle sauce that's worthy of our all breast meat chicken. Wait till you taste how it comes together. Introducing Wendy's spicy chipotle boneless wings. Real is in the ingredients. And try the sweet and spicy Asian or honey barbecue.
You know when it's real.
There's nothing quite like the Frosty. Have a cool, creamy Wendy's Frosty today.
What's up with the lemonade stand?
Actually, it's a Mike's Hard Lemonade stand.
Okay, what's up with the Mike's Hard lemonade stand?
Mike's is lemonade and alcohol, and we're at a tailgate party. It's a nice change of pace from beer.
Well, I already brought beer for everyone, but I guess I can take some Mike's too.
All right, you got it.
Forgot to pay.
You tell him.
Don't forget the Mike's. Lemonade for grown-ups.
The number 10. It's more than just a number. It's reserved for the best, the playmaker, the leader, the one who will be remembered forever. Wear it well, and an entire nation will wear it with you. The 2010 FIFA World Cup on ESPN.
All eyes of the NBA world on Boston's TD Garden tonight. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals.
That don't mean we're going to win. We got to go get it. We got to go get it. Let's go. Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! Showtime! Hoorah! 1, 2, 3. Go get it!
I got to go. Follow my lead. Here we go. Work hard, dominate. 1, 2, 3. Work hard. Dominate.
A game that could be a defining moment in the career of this brilliant young star. The kid from Akron has always been the hometown hero. From the moment Cleveland drafted him #1, he's transformed the franchise. From his rookie season, LeBron James has had Hall of Fame numbers, countless highlights, and back-to-back MVPs. But despite staggering stats and the best regular season record 2 years running, the Cavs are still searching for that first title, and tonight face elimination. All courtesy of a rejuvenated former champion. The Boston Celtics' teamwork and passion has rekindled parade hopes in Beantown. Tonight, they can end the Cavs season and perhaps the era of the hometown hero.
We got to do our jobs tonight. That's the key. For 48 minutes, we got to do our jobs. We're going to win tonight because we understand that. We're going to win tonight because we understand that. For 48 minutes, you got to have focus, you got to sustain, and you got to go through the process.
A sellout crowd. They have Celtics fever. It's full-blown in Boston as their team one win away from the huge upset and the conference final. Well, they've got to go through LeBron James and the Cavs, their championship aspiration season, one loss away from ending bitterly. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, Doris Burke with us as well. Finally, the tip of Game 6 is here. I think we've talked about Game 5 quite enough. And let's start off, Mark, with the Cavaliers. It was inexplicable what happened to them in Game 5. Not only LeBron's performance, but the team to lose by 32 at home in such an important playoff game. What was the problem, and what has to change?
Well, I really don't know what the problem was when you talk about the Cavaliers' energy and effort in Game 5. They were manhandled, thoroughly outplayed, and embarrassed. What I do know is that they're far away from playing championship caliber basketball. And you got to point the finger to this guy. In elimination games, he's elevated his game. Too much is given, much is required. And therefore, force other guys to follow you. But the main concern is they got to get back to playing Cavalier defense.
Well, LeBron's struggles overshadowed an extraordinary performance by the Celtics on the road. What impressed you the most?
Well, their entire road performance impressed me. And when they're whole and they're healthy, they're as good as any team left in the playoffs. And it starts with their four main guys. Paul Pierce has been in a struggle, but played a better Game 5. Ray Allen is the ultimate professional and is a true marksman. Garnett has been rock solid and has dominated Antoine Jamison. And Rondo has been special. If they defend and they rebound and take care of the ball, they'll win here at home.
Well, the crowd certainly expects it as we look at the starting lineup. Cavaliers had the big win in Game 3 here. Paul Williams, Anthony Parker in the backcourt. James and Jamison. No lineup changes. Shaquille O'Neal coming off the 21-point game in Game 5. And for the Celtics, all 5 starters in double figures in Game 5. They are playing their best ball at the perfect time of year. Ball tipped by Jamison out of bounds. And the Celtics will take control. It has been a bizarre series, starting with performances from LeBron James, blowouts by the road teams. Of course, the elbow factor with James. So many different scenarios, so many different subplots. And here the Celtics with a chance to get the win and set up a match with the Orlando Magic.
And I like this matchup by Mike Brown right away. Putting Shaquille O'Neal on Garnett, giving him a bigger body, pushing him out of the post and more into a mid-range game.
Garnett has been so solid, so consistent. He's either had 18 or 19 in all 5 games. Nice backdoor, and James gets his first field goal 31 seconds into the game. A little different than Game 5.
And my only problem with the matchup with Shaquille O'Neal defending Kevin Garnett is pick and pop situations. Garnett will be able to get wide open mid-range jump shot.
Ray Allen, who continues to have big games in the postseason. He's been their leading scorer throughout the playoffs. James misses. Allen can't get it. Did he touch it? No, Celtic ball. Well, one thing you'd expect is that number 23 is not going to worry about getting his team involved early. You have the feeling he's going to attack as much as possible.
Nor should he worry about getting Shaquille O'Neal touches. Shaquille O'Neal's the type of player you don't need to go to. He can get his own shot. As Garnett hits another step-back jumper. The guy they have to worry about getting going is Mo Williams. Because if Mo Williams is ineffective on offense, he's being picked on the defensive end of the floor.
Mo Williams in this series shooting just 39%, just under 12 a game. Numbers certainly below his regular season. James lost it, ball knocked loose, and a foul on LeBron James. As we send it over for the first time tonight to Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Michael. In the wake of the way the Cavaliers lost Game 5 on their home floor, it might be impossible to underestimate the kind of media scrutiny they have endured over the last 48 hours. Speculation ranging on topics from LeBron James's passive approach to a perceived disconnect between Mike Brown and his players as it relates to minutes, rotations, and adjustments. When LeBron was asked about it pregame in the locker room, he simply said, listen, it's the playoffs, there'll be speculation about a lot of things. The reality of the situation is Pierce with another jumper is the game will be decided between the lines, Mike. He said we have to set aside all of that and force a game 7. We'll see how it goes for them, Mike.
And the game might be decided as Mo Williams, good aggressive move to the basket by who shoots the ball better. And right now, both teams shooting well. Celtics, a perfect 4 for 4. And they shot 55% from the field on the road in Game 5 against this excellent defensive team. Perkins draws the foul on Jamison, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, Mike, I want to touch on what Doris just talked about, perceived disconnect between the team and the coach. That happens after every playoff loss for every team. There's questioning of strategy. But what you really need, when you lose by 32, it has nothing to do with coaching. What you really need is you need truth tellers in the locker room to stand up and tell each and every one to be accountable for their own play and their own actions. You don't need dividers. You need uniters and inspirers.
And the other thing I will say is you get blown out, you get drilled in Game 5 the way that they got drilled. You don't understand whether the game plan or the strategy was sound because you didn't put forth the type of energy and effort that will indicate to the players whether it was the right strategy.
Mike Brown brought a defensive mindset to these Cavaliers when he came here. This is his 5th year, and they did not have that in Game 5 when they gave up 120 points on their home floor in a huge playoff game. That last foul, by the way, was on Parker, not on Jamison. As James gets inside, Garnett the rebound. James obviously aggressive. That's what he said he would be. He said, I'll be ready for Game 6. Pierce steps back, in and out. And that's the first miss from Boston. Celtics had that great win in Game 4 after they were blown out at home in Game 3. A 29-point destruction as Jamison draws the foul. Pierce hit him.
And again, like we saw in Game 3 and 4 here in Boston, Antoine Jamison on a pick and pop drives the ball to his right. I thought in Game 5, Garnett did an outstanding job influencing Jamison to his left hand. This is a solid play by Mo Williams. Pierce happened to be on him in a cross match, and I don't think he needs to make that foul. Right there, you're going to be guarding James the whole game. You can't take a foul like that and waste one.
Celtics, the early 3-point lead. We played nearly 3 minutes. And again, Shaq on Garnett. Pierce steps back with 3. Too strong. And Perkins the rebound. Rondo finds an opening, banks it in. Mo Williams pushes and able to connect. Williams with 2 impressive shots. First the drive, then the jumper.
Oh, it's good to see because he's a scoring point guard. It's good to see him put his head down, look to make plays.
Ray Allen fires away. And Parker the rebound. Even though they've lost the last couple of games, Parker has actually played well for them. There's Williams again. Too short.
You know, one thing you fall into as a player is trying to be a hero at times. Early on in this game, you want to trust your offense and run sets as opposed to trying to be a one-hit wonder.
Mo Williams can't get it to go. Jamison tried to tip it in. Crowd thought it was offensive interference as Pierce has Parker on him. And a foul on Anthony Parker. So that's going to be 2 on Parker. Or do they call it on him?
Cleveland fouls on number 18, Anthony Parker.
So Parker picks up the foul. Now, an earlier foul that they originally charged to Parker was obviously changed, or is that now 2? Parker's going to sit down with 2. Delonte West comes in.
And the one thing I like is Mike Brown going back to Delonte West. He did not play him in the second half the other night, instead choosing to play Daniel Gibson. I like West's toughness on the road.
He has shown he's not afraid of the big moment in the playoffs. He's had some ups and downs in this series, as is his entire team. Garnett with 2 on the shot clock. Gets it to go.
3 for 3 to start for Kevin Garnett. And I talked about it. That's why I don't like that matchup, because Kevin Garnett is an outstanding mid-range jump shooter. And those are the type of shots he's going to get with Shaquille O'Neal defending.
O'Neal can't finish. Garnett the rebound.
But to me, your only other choice is then bring Varejao in earlier to guard Garnett and take Jamison off the floor.
Perkins open, gets the feed and throws it down. Celtics by 7. All 5 starters have scored. Timeout, Cleveland.
And this is exactly what champions do. Smell blood and go for the kill. High percentage plays on the offensive end by the Celtics. KG early and often knocking down shots, getting it going. Celtics 7-11 from the field early and often.
T-Mobile announces our lowest price ever to add a line. Just $5 a month.
For $5, I get a line for Foxy.
Hooray! I can finally get this guy off his AT&T bill.
Wow, we'll get lines for everyone.
Yes. Older than 10. I'll add them without adding a second mortgage to that.
Yep, T-Mobile offers our lowest price ever to add lines. Just $5 each.
Boom.
Introducing the HTC HD2. Watch, listen, be blown away. T-Mobile, stick together.
What happened to tequila? These days, it's all velvet ropes and posturing. I don't know about you, but when I drink it, I really like to kick back and be myself. Oops.
1800 tequila. Change the game.
It's the Mettrex 2010 sweepstakes with over $250,000 in exciting prizes, like a Torque Fitness fold-away home gym system, a year's subscription to Hyperstrength.com, the leader in online fitness, nutrition, and training, a set of Power Block quick change dumbbells, the world's best dumbbell, plus hundreds of other great sports and fitness-related prizes from Mettrex. Enter today. Go to Mettrex.com. Mettrex, shaping every body.
A guy named his own price wants a room tonight for $65.
We don't go lower than 130.
Big deal? Persuade.
Okay, 65 for tonight.
You can't argue with a big deal.
Big deal days are back on rental cars. Name your own price and save up to 40% off the other guy's best prices. And get an exclusive look at winning rental car bids. Book your big rental car deal now, because big deal days won't last long, only at Priceline.
Redesign Power E-Trade Pro. It's like hardwiring the market right into my desktop. Launch my watch list. A popping stock catches my eye. Pull up the price chart, see what the analysts say. As I jump back, CNBC confirms what I thought. Pull the trigger, done. I can even do most of this on my smartphone. Really, it's incredible. Like nothing I've ever experienced. Trade free for 60 days on Redesign Power E-Trade Pro.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA playoffs, brought to you by Robinhood, starring Russell Crowe and Cate Blanchett, in theaters tomorrow. And the Sierra from GMC. Never send a truck to do a Sierra's job.
Back in Boston, LeBron James and the Cavs down by 7. He had perhaps the most analyzed one-game performance in NBA playoff history. Doc Rivers has seen it all throughout his career as a coach and a player. He's never seen this.
It's maddening. You know, I was telling the story earlier. My wife calls me this morning and tells me she's mad at everybody in the media saying, stop it, they're making this volcano erupt. I mean, it's crazy when you think about it. It really is. I've never seen it before, and probably due to the mass media, I mean, but it's awful.
Well, there's no question. The coverage is different these days than it was years ago, and we're as guilty as anybody. But so much of it is warranted because of not only the situation for the Cavs as Jamison gets it to James, shot blocked by Perkins, but because of his impending free agency. As Pierce pass stolen by Jamison. Williams the other way, nice bounce pass. James bobbled it and then lays it in.
That was a great play by Antoine Jamison at the other end. You're talking about another momentum-shifting play. Not only stops a basket, but makes a basket down at the other end in transition.
Rondo flips it up, and it rolls in. So Rondo already 4 points and 3 assists.
Listen, I don't have a problem with Garnett's step-back jumpers, but that is horrible defense. The last 2 possessions. Dunk Kendrick Perkins, easy runner for Rondo.
So unlike this Cleveland team, again, one of the best defensive teams in the NBA the last several years, including this season. Good pass, Jamison from James.
And they're going to have to find a way to defend. If they want to compete in this ball game, they've got to find a way to defend. Because this is, like we talked about, this is not championship defense.
Shaquille O'Neal bumps Ray Allen. And Allen will go to the line. First foul on shot.
And if you put Ray Allen into pick and rolls against Mo Williams and Shaquille O'Neal, you're going to get a good shot. He missed a wide open 3 earlier on the same type of action because Mo Williams can't get up and get through the screen and contest, and O'Neal's going to play back off of Garnett.
It's the first free throw. Again, you look at their defense during the regular season, one of the best in the league. But has not been the case here against Boston. 48% is very high for the Cavaliers defense.
And you touched on it, Coach, but I'll take it a step further. If you put Kevin Garnett defended by Shaquille O'Neal in a pick and roll with anybody, you're going to get whatever you want offensively. That's the point guard or the guard making a play, or KG with a knockdown mid-range shot. It's just too easy right now for the Celtics offensively.
O'Neal fouled on the entry pass. That shot will not count. So they'll take it out of bounds. We talk about the Cavalier defense not up to par. The Celtic defense starting to return to what they've been known for. It's why they won a championship in 08 and why they're playing that kind of defense right now. Mainly reason they're just healthy and playing with a lot of confidence.
And they've got great size, Mike. You look out there, they're playing 2 7-footers that can protect the basket. They've got good quickness on the perimeter, and they've got a great scheme.
Williams stripped by Rondo. And a turnover. And we talk so much about what this game means. Even in Cleveland, they're talking about it, and I don't think it's overly dramatic to say. It could be viewed as the most important game in franchise history. And again, because this team had such title aspirations this year, finally breaking that title drought in Cleveland, they really thought this could be the year, and certainly still can. But also because of LeBron James and what could happen after the season. As Garnett hits another, he's 4 for 4.
You know, if I'm Mike Brown, I'm calling Anderson Varejao already. Because of his versatility, his athleticism, and his ability to defend Kevin Garnett in post-ups and also pick and rolls. You cannot keep this lineup on the floor because they're not getting it done defensively.
West tries a backdoor pass. Was it deflected? No. Say the officials, Boston ball. That's 3 Cleveland turnovers.
This is just too easy. The screen wasn't set. KG, a mid-range shooter, gets a wide open look. Too easy right now for the Celtics. Give them credit. They are executing offensively.
69% shooting so far. Rondo again in the paint. Not that time. Tipped and taken by James. James no longer wearing that sleeve on the elbow. Nice pass. Mo Williams. Count it and a foul. Well, Mo Williams, an aggressive start. He already has 6 points. And now a chance for a 3-point play.
And they're doing a great job of back cutting against the Celtics. They've had a couple of turnovers, but they've also gotten a couple layups. James got a layup early. Now Mo Williams on the back cut. And never underestimate how free throws and layups can boost your confidence. And I agree with Mark. If I was Mike Brown, I'd have Andy Varejao on speed dial. And I'm glad to see him in the game because you know what you're getting from this man. You're going to give effort, defense, toughness, and rebound.
All NBA defense, second team for Varejao. And Antoine Jamison, remember him telling us a couple of weeks ago that when he played against Varejao, he hated playing against him because he said you had to play harder when you played against Andy Varejao. Can't get much better a compliment from an opponent. James knocked away. Again, the quick hands of Rajon Rondo. Crowd delights when it's a turnover for James, who gets the steal there. Comes right back. And a smart play from Allen to stop the 2-on-1 as he picks up his first.
But they already have Pierce with 2. Now Ray Allen with 1. You don't want these fouls. I still think it was a good foul, but you don't want these fouls creeping up because these are the guys that are going to be guarding LeBron James.
Pierce, as you see, sitting after picking up the second foul. Tony Allen who has done a very good job off the bench. He's in there guarding James. He did an excellent job defending James, part of that Game 5 game plan. Mo Williams. And Perkins hauls in another rebound. James with another steal.
And part of the problem with those fouls also, Coach, you put yourself in position to allow LeBron James to get to the free throw line.
Misses, wanted a foul. It's going to be Cavs ball. Well, there was so much talk after Game 5 that LeBron James' body language was not there. He wasn't as driven, didn't look to have that desperation. You heard the word passive, tentative. That is not the case to start here tonight. Mark, we've watched him play with unbelievable force. In fact, his teammates talk about how his energy raises all of their energies. Were you surprised at what you saw in that Game 5?
I was very surprised, but I'm not like everybody else speculating as to why. More than pointing the finger to LeBron, I'd say the entire Cavs team, it was a disappointment.
And there's a two-shot foul before the ball was inbounds. Tony Allen commits the foul, and that will send LeBron James to the free throw line for the first time tonight. So the foul's starting to pile up a little bit. Again, Pierce the only one with 2.
You know, Mike, but to get back to that, very disappointed. But I give him credit because we actually had an opportunity to meet with him this morning, and we touched on it, Coach. He could have said no. How many guys in this league would say no off of a bad game, off of an embarrassment, off of being questioned, not showing up?
There's no question, and it's happening more and more where the players most responsible for the outcomes of the games dodge after tough games. They're all accessible after the great games, but there's a lot of dodgers, and I give him credit for stepping in there. Now, that being said, no one can discount or disregard his lack of energy last game. He said he thought he played with the same energy. Believe me, that was not the same energy. And I hope he had some truth tellers in his locker room tell him that.
Rasheed Wallace misses the 3, and Mo Williams the rebound.
But that's where you call him in the office, and then you show him the film. And then it's indisputable evidence which shows you that this is not winning basketball, and this is not what we become accustomed to watching.
He's just 2 of 7 from the field. But definitely more aggressive as we have a timeout call by Doc Rivers. A good start for the Boston Celtics, led by Kevin Garnett, already 8 points and 4 rebounds.
Get him the basketball on the block, allow him to establish the rhythm, jab, step, knock down, jump shots, also doing it in pick and roll situations. You want to get to the Eastern Conference Finals? Well, that's the ticket.
When the last angel falls, the battle for mankind begins. Legion, now on Blu-ray. The best way to watch movies at home, ever.
Well, this sleepover just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Thank goodness pizzas at Pizza Hut are now just $10 each.
$10.
We could actually get everybody the pizza they love.
Yeah, Supreme Pan Pizza, pepperoni lovers.
We saved a ton of money, and all 8 kids got exactly what they wanted. They'll make that 9 kids.
They shot me first.
Right now, any pizza at Pizza Hut is just $10. Any pizza, any size, any crust, and any toppings for only $10. Only at your Pizza Hut.
Your prescription information is on the box.
But I don't know if it's right.
We'll verify it with your doctor.
Thank you.
Somebody find that doctor's number.
I already found it.
Making sure your order's right 24/7. Call, click, and now at Walmart.
Exceptional taste, that's pure Amsterdam. Amstel Light, one damn good beer.
Just Right is a big, big winner.
I don't think you're ready to see me on that court. You gonna see.
You can do it.
Y'all want me to stay the same? Sort of like Barkley on
Tomorrow. Play it just right. Rated PG. Theaters tomorrow.
As NBA players, we definitely have our differences.
We come in all shapes and sizes. Pero no importa qué diferentes seamos.
There's one thing that brings us together.
Teamwork. It works the same way in our communities.
Here we go.
By working as a team, there are no limits to what we can achieve.
Now that's the kind of team I'm talking about.
Teamwork. Together.
Stuart's got in the studio at the Sports Center right now. Royal skipper Trey Hillman won and then lost. Won a game today, then got fired after the game. KC 12-23 last in the AL Central. Ned Yost was named interim manager for the rest of the season. Matt Latos threw a one-hitter. He also drove in the lone run to lead the Padres past the Giants 1-0 on Thursday for a 3-game sweep. Let's go back to the fellas in Beantown.
Stuart, the one conference semifinal that's still going on here in Game 6. Celtics the 5-point lead. Why is there so much media attention on this one? Every other series is over. You start off with Orlando. They beat Charlotte, and Atlanta still haven't lost in the playoffs. They're waiting the winner of this series. Phoenix, after beating Portland, dispatched up San Antonio in a sweep. And then the Lakers, after that tough series against Oklahoma City, swept the Utah Jazz. 3 sweeps. And then this bizarre series between the Celtics and the Cavaliers. So all the NBA media focusing their attention on just one place.
You know what? I'd like to talk to Kobe Bryant today and find out what he thought about LeBron James and that performance. I'd like to get his perspective. So call me up, Kobe, and tell me what you think.
Just text him.
No, I mean, seriously, because I think when you have that pressure on you every night as a player, I think it's very difficult for others to understand the challenges that you go through.
James pass too low, goes out of bounds. Zydrunas Ilgauskas is in again for the Cavaliers. The veteran Z played about 5 minutes in Game 1, then didn't play in Games 2, 3, and 4, and then played about 14 minutes in Game 5. Garnett sits down for the first time, and Glenn Davis comes in. Davis has been very strong off the bench. He's had some games where he scored, other games where he's rebounded and defended. West on Rondo. Rondo, nice crossover, gets inside, offensive foul, and there's Andy Varejao stepping in and drawing the charge.
But this is an interesting change. Instead of Delonte West sagging off of Rondo, he pressured him up. Now, he got beat off the dribble, but because he pressured him so far from the basket, there was more time for the help to get there. And Varejao, I just love Andy Varejao. Give me some of those guys, and you can win. But I like the change of not letting Rondo just handle the ball on Ray Allen's catch-and-shoot play.
Well, we've said all year long, in many ways, he's the second most important player on this team. He's not been playing a lot, just 20 minutes in this series. Played almost 29 a game in the regular season. James, and a foul. Good aggressive move to the basket, draws the contact, back to the line.
I like that adjustment. Rather than looking to make a play and pass the basketball, that time he put his head down, went to the contact, and got the foul. So he's not making an aggressive move here, looking to make a play for somebody. This time he takes it to the body of Rasheed Wallace, forcing the issue.
And I think Rasheed, on that possession, should just go up and try to block the shot. You know, when that's O'Neal in there that deep, that's got to be a foul, because those will be touch fouls, three-point plays. But with LeBron James, you got to try to block that shot.
James hearing boos when he went to the line. He heard boos at the Quicken Loans Arena in Game 5. When they asked him about it, he said, hey, we played awful. They had a right to boo us. Did not seem bothered, and that's part of what's happened since that Game 5. He's had this kind of cool confidence about, yes, we played poorly, but we're going to be okay.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, if I was the Cleveland fans, what I would have started chanting when they were struggling was MVP. No, I'm being serious.
Jamario Moon, the deflection, still Boston ball, 9 to shoot. Those fans, or a lot of them, are at Quicken Loans Arena tonight. And I have those situations now where the fans can come and watch the road games at the home arena. Under 2 to play, opening period. Shot clock at 5. Another deflection. Jamario Moon. Excellent role player and a very good defender who's seen limited minutes.
And that's another adjustment by Mike Brown, putting size on Ray Allen with Moon. They've deflected 2 straight passes as he's tried to pass off double teams.
West misses. James rips it down and puts it back up and in. 9 points. 4 rebounds, 2 assists for LeBron James.
I'll tell you what, the last couple of possessions, that's Cavaliers basketball. That's Cavaliers defense.
Davis goes at Big Z. Celtics, after that red-hot start, have cooled off. West. That three won't go. And Davis the rebound. That's 2 fouls on LeBron James. Mike Brown got up as high as I've ever seen him jump on that call from Bob Delaney. James trying to plead his case. Mike Malone says easy. Get back to the bench, coach. Crowd, of course, here in Boston loves it. Not a lot of contact. You give credit to Rondo for perhaps making sure that there was some kind of contact. You know, we talked about Mike Brown earlier, Jeff, and with what's happening, there's so much talk about the pressure he's under and the job that he's doing. He has handled it so well. He says, hey, I signed up for this. I'm okay with whatever anybody says. This is part of the job. I just got to worry about trying to win Game 6.
Well, he has a remarkable demeanor. And I would say this. It can't be all his fault when they lose and all the players' credit when they win. You take equal amounts of blame and credit. And I just think he is treated in this way very unfairly right now.
West double, out to Moon. Up to Williams. That's a three. Puts it in. Mo Williams, 10 points in the first quarter. He's only averaging 11.5 per game in the series.
And that's a play made by Delonte West, putting the ball on the floor and penetrating.
Foul on Ilgauskas. They're in the penalty.
It's just good basketball. You got to make aggressive moves, and then the extra pass from Moon on point to Williams.
And let's face it, the Celtics bench has not come in and played well, but give credit to the Cavalier bench, particularly West and Varejao, for changing the tenor and tempo of the game.
So off the Ilgauskas foul, Wallace will shoot. Celtics just 3 of 6 from line so far. Our NBA calendar Sunday on ABC. Coverage will begin at 3 Eastern. Tip-off shortly after 3:30. Either Game 7 of this series, which would be in Cleveland, or the Eastern Conference Finals would be Boston at Orlando, as the Magic would have home court. Magic hanging around waiting after their 2 sweeps. Then Monday on TNT, Western Conference Finals, Phoenix and the Lakers. 2 different styles, 2 different teams. That should be a real fun series to watch.
Watch it quickly because it's going to be a short one.
What do you mean? Who do you like?
The Lakers.
You're the same guy that said the Spurs might come back and beat Phoenix.
Yeah, that's great being an expert. Even when you're wrong, you're right. You get to go to the next game.
1 on the shot clock, and Williams does not get it off in time. 24-second violation. That's the 6th Cleveland turnover.
Well, I can't let you off the hook. When you say quick, what do you mean? A sweep? 5 games? I mean, there's people on the edge of that seat waiting to see what Jeff Van Gundy is saying.
It'll be over within 2 weeks. But I really think that the Phoenix Suns have maxed out as well as anybody their talent. They played great, but size matters. You know, the Celtics, the reason they're so good is they're big. They're big at every position. And the Lakers won't downsize. It's going to be very difficult for them, the Suns, to be competitive against that great Lakers size.
You just saw that shot of Kevin Garnett in the ear of Glenn Davis. And this is what has made him such a terrific teammate. Not always the easiest teammate. He gets on his guys, but he's always in the younger player's ear.
And not just when things are going great, because that's what it takes to be a leader. Don't talk to me when you're rolling. This is Kevin Garnett all day, every day. He's intense, and he's an extension of Doc Rivers and the Celtic coaching staff.
Well, the argument right now is, or the problem is, J.J. Hickson had checked into the game and has to stay in until the ball is inbounded. Boobie Gibson will sit down. Hickson, who was a starter much of the season, his minutes have been drastically cut. As Mike Brown has tried to find a spark, tried to find the right combination. Hickson, the young player, has had some terrific moments. Obviously inexperience come playoff time. That was close to a backcourt. Moon is on Pierce. Pierce falling away, short. And that will end the first quarter. A great start for the Boston Celtics, but Mo Williams and LeBron James turned it around. Williams, who certainly had his ups and downs in this series, averaging just 11.5 per game. Strong to the basket, hit some threes, and got some help from his MVP. Meanwhile, Kevin Garnett, a terrific first quarter for Boston. Game 6, Eastern Conference semifinals, 3-point Celtic lead.
On May 21st.
Here, let me show you how it's done.
If you think you know donkey.
This is the last time. Oh, these eyes have seen a lot of love, but they never want donkey.
If you think you know puss.
What happened to you? Un momento. Un momento. Okay. Un momento.
Then you don't know Shrek.
How about one of those famous Shrek roars? Do the roar. Rather not. Do it. I love you, Daddy.
DreamWorks Shrek, the final chapter.
What are you talking about?
Rated PG.
Throw your hands up, put your fists with pride. Hold your head high, no need to hide. EVOLVE, come on, get inside, come on, ride with me. If you want a revolution, the only solution, evolve. You gotta evolve. If you want a revolution, the only solution, evolve. If you want a revolution, the only solution, evolve.
This is where legends are born, where legends are born, legends are born. One of the most impressive performances in NBA Finals history.
The NBA's second season.
This is where teams are made and make history.
Where 16 wins separate the great from the immortal.
The teams are made and make history.
The journey of the NBA playoffs continues Sunday on ABC.
This site has a 4-star hotel for $159. Should I try Priceline instead?
No. It's a sale. Nothing beats a sale. Wrong move. You could save up to half off that sale when you name your own price on Priceline. But this one's a deal. Trust me. It's only pretending to be a deal. Here, bid $79.
Got it. Wow.
You win this time, good twin. There's no disguising the real deal.
Now playing on DirecTV Cinema. From the director of Titanic. One of the most epic films ever made. One of the most powerful stories ever told.
You have a strong heart. No fear.
One of the most amazing journeys you will ever take. Movies playing on channels 125 through 199.
Welcome back to Boston with Cavalier coach Mike Brown. For the vast majority of that quarter, the Celtics were hovering about 60% shooting. What are you seeing from your defense, Mike?
Well, you know, KG hit a few jump shots early on. He hit about 4 or 5 that we thought were pretty tough, and those are the shots we wanted to take as long as they're contested. Obviously, once he stopped hitting those, we did a better job of coming up with the not allowing them to have second shots.
What impact does it have when Mo Williams is as effective as he was in that quarter?
He's got to be aggressive. You know, when he's aggressive, we play good basketball. We need to have another guy step up and score some big points for us or get us going. That's what he's trying to do tonight.
Coach, thank you. Mike.
All right, Doris, boy, they needed Mo Williams in what has been such a bizarre series. The average margin of victory is 19. And you saw some of the blowouts, especially by the road team. You had the Celtics suffer their worst home playoff loss in franchise history. That's Game 3. Cavs, their worst home playoff loss in franchise history in Game 5, as we have a foul. It's the first time ever in the history of the NBA in one series that each team lost at home by 25 or more. Just some bizarre results. You just can't tell from one game to the next.
And to me, since the Celtics broke their lineup, they're playing some poor defense. This should be an guardable Cavalier unit on the floor right now. Easy turn to the corner by Delonte West, which got fouled. They're turning the ball over. Both teams are turning the ball over, so both teams have got to play more solid, error-free basketball.
Both teams have missed 3 free throws. Second one is good. And Rondo, one thing Doc Rivers has said, when either Paul Pierce or Ray Allen gets in foul trouble, and Pierce had 2 quick ones, that means Rondo has to play more minutes. He was playing an incredible amount earlier in the series. Drive, scoop, layup. Oh, he puts it in on a foul. Terrific adjustment from Rondo, and a chance for a 3-point play.
It's a great move by Rondo. Bad defense finally by Anderson Varejao. Your job is to stop the penetration. Rondo, heck of a job of avoiding the contact and then the scoop shot off the glass. Take him to the streets, Rondo.
He has found such a superb balance between being the playmaker and seeing the openings for his shot. He's got 8 points, tied with Garnett for the team lead. West, good Celtic defense. Shot clock down to 7 already. Pass deflected, taken. Ahead to Ray Allen. 1 man to beat. Allen up and throws it down, and a foul. The Celtic defense leading the offense.
Terrific defense the entire possession by the Celtics, especially Glenn Davis, and then Ray Allen doing to Mo Williams what Mo Williams did to them. I'm not sure there's a foul there, but Ray Allen, good aggressive finish.
And good balanced attack. LeBron James sat with a minute to go in the first. Mike Brown says get back in there. Allen, who has been terrific since the All-Star break, shot a career high from the field after the break. There's so much talk about him possibly being traded. And as usual, he's had some terrific big games in the postseason. Celtics back up by 8. Good help defense from Davis. Tony Allen the steal. Rondo, Tony Allen lays it in. Largest lead of the night so far. Timeout, Cleveland.
Well, the thing you don't like about the Cavs' deep offense right now, too predictable. Pounding the ball. Great job by Glenn Davis staying on the pick and roll, and then you turn it over, you pay the price. Rondo in transition, waits until Tony Allen fills the lane. Celtics on an 8-0 run, up by 10.
Hi. The $2 meal deal. Is that really 3 items for $2?
Sure is.
So I buy a beefy 5-layer burrito and drink, and you throw in the chips for free?
No, you pay for the burrito and chips, and you get the drink for free.
Actually, the drink and the chips are $2, and the burrito is free.
Tell you what, just give me $2 and it's all free.
3 items, $2. Now that's a deal.
Let's do it.
Taco Bell's $2 meal deal. 4 different meals to choose from, each with a Taco Bell original Doritos chips and a medium soda. It's 3 for $2 and only at Taco Bell.
Can I get a light beer?
Sure. Do you care how it tastes?
No, I don't really care.
Okay. Well, when you start caring, just take off your skirt and I'll give you a Miller Lite.
Man up, because if you're drinking a light beer without great Pilsner taste, you're missing the point of drinking beer. Grab a triple hops brewed Miller Lite. Taste greatness.
Check it out, I lost the skirt and got a Miller Lite.
Your fly's open.
On June 25th.
Con, it's your mom.
Stay on the dock!
These friends are getting back together.
Remember we used to come here after we got wasted?
What's wasted?
When you have a hankering for ice cream.
Well, I want to get wasted. I want to get totally wasted. I want to get chocolate wasted.
And giving parents a bad name.
You know they put a chemical in the pool that turns urine blue.
No, it's an old wives' tale, sweetie.
Oh my God!
Grown-ups, June 25th.
A defining moment in South Africa's history wasn't an uprising or a coup. It was the formation of a soccer league by political prisoners during apartheid. Prisoners who'd lost their freedom, but found hope in a game they loved. The same men who would go on to govern the new South Africa and then repay the game by inviting the world to come and play it with them. The 2010 FIFA World Cup on ESPN.
Back in Boston, Celtics trying to win their third straight and wrap up this series. Let's listen to a recent Doc Rivers huddle.
We finished the quarter with all jump shots and turnovers, all right? We got to keep attacking the basket, make simple passes, all right, and move that ball. All right, let's go.
And Delonte West over-dribbling and throwing wild passes on 2 possessions in a row, which leads to 2 transition layups, 1 soft foul, and then another non-foul. And as much as I love Anderson Varejao, you got to put Tony Allen to the line and to the floor. You cannot let people shoot layups in rhythm in transition.
Some full court pressure from the Celtics. As you heard, Doc Rivers, he's already losing his voice. Mark, was it enjoyable when Jeff lost his voice?
No, it was answered prayer.
James gets inside, left-handed, flips it up and in. Beautiful shot from James. Drew the contact and a chance for a 3-point play. So Ray Allen, or is it Tony Allen, picks up number 2?
It's a good job by LeBron James putting his head down and making a play. The pressure defense by the Celtics looking to attack. When that happens, you've got to force the issue.
And Mike, you know, you're talking about losing my voice. My voice is my weapon, like Desiree Jackson sings in her new song, okay? My voice is my weapon. As a coach and Desiree, I feel your pain at home.
Very nice. 7-point lead. Rondo gets inside. Back to Davis. Knocked away from behind. Jamario Moon getting some extended minutes. Moon's only played 7 minutes a game in the series. Ilgauskas tries to get fancy. Moon gets it. Count it. And a foul. Nice pass from Ilgauskas.
Are you kidding me? That bounced off of his leg.
That was a nice pass.
That was one of the worst passes in a playoff game.
Oh, it did hit him.
That is offense by accident.
Still counts as 2, baby.
And the big Z saying, yeah, point center.
Mario Moon, his first year with the Cleveland Cavaliers, wasn't drafted, played only junior college ball. A guy that played all over the world basketball in the D-League, ABA, CBA, WBA, USBL. 2 years with the Globetrotters. He had an amazing journey before he got in the NBA. Had some good years discovered in Toronto. As Tony Allen gets inside, Varejao the rebound. Williams aggressive. And that time, instead of looking for a shot, lost the handle. Another turnover. Five-point Boston lead. Almost 2.5 gone by here in the second.
It's a bad job by Mo Williams running the fast break in transition. Should have given it up earlier to LeBron James on the wing.
Pierce back in with 2 fouls. Rondo stays out there with 2 fouls. Pierce over Varejao. Makes it tough.
Shows the luxury of Anderson Varejao. I think you're falling in love with him again, Coach. That's guarding Paul Pierce one-on-one on the perimeter.
Rasheed Wallace with his 3rd foul. That's the 14th foul.
Here's what we're talking about. Mo Williams, give LeBron James the basketball right now. We're talking about the best finisher in basketball. Give him a chance to attack the rim. You wait too late, unforced error, another turnover.
Rasheed Wallace picks up the technical foul. Monty McCutcheon with the tee. So Monty quickly tells Wallace to be quiet, and Mo Williams goes to the free throw line.
And really on that fast break, he had Jamario Moon on the left too. He could have given it up to either guy. What would have been a dunk. And you really don't want to gift teams points by technical fouls, particularly unless it's with your star players. If your star players feel they need to make a point, that's one thing.
James traveled. That's 10 turnovers for Cleveland.
I'm really surprised Doc Rivers hasn't gone back to Kevin Garnett. He's been sitting over there quite a long time, especially the way he started this ball game offensively on fire.
James on Rondo. Pierce on the drive, kicks it out. Davis. Offensive foul. Andy Varejao, the second charge he's drawn. And if it's on Pierce, and it is, that's 3 on Paul Pierce. Varejao shaken up.
I'm officially back in love. Okay, he didn't take the foul, but he's putting his body in front of the ball now and also getting Pierce his 3rd foul. And I just don't like that call after the pass that far. You know, that's a college call to me.
Don't take away the love. Those are winning plays by Anderson Varejao.
I love the play. I don't love the call, but I love the play.
James, pass deflected. Varejao gets it, puts it in. At both ends of the floor, and an 8-0 run by the Cavaliers.
If I'm Mike Brown, Anderson Varejao would have to tell me he needs a breather the rest of the way.
Rondo. Varejao with 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 drawn charges. Gets it, goes right at Perkins, flips it up, won't go. James rips the rebound, but lost control. Perkins throws it out. 3 on 2. Rondo to Tony Allen. And he draws the foul. Jamario Moon saying, hey, I went straight up. And Tony Allen will go straight to the free throw line. Kevin Garnett returns. Ray Allen set to return. And Tony Allen back to the line. Tony Allen has had some good moments. Scored a lot in game 4. Good defense in game 5. And coming into the season, he was talking he might not be in a rotation at all. They had signed Marquise Daniels. Even after Daniels got hurt, Allen was hurt to start the season with an ankle injury. They signed Michael Finley. They signed Nate Robinson. And Allen has been the guy that Doc Rivers goes to at the most important time of year. Apparently, I think he would like him, Jeff, because apparently the word on Tony Allen is he knows every line to every movie. Give him a movie, we'll give you a line.
I do like that.
Big movie buff.
They should put up a challenge. I got Jeff against him.
Just over 4 minutes gone by here in the second. Ilgauskas. Rondo, weaves past Moon and flips it up and in. A long stride. 10 points for Rondo.
The guy is so good going full speed coast to coast. Can go either way and finish on either side.
That's like that Ginobili European step.
Mo Williams to Varejao. And Mo Williams has been very active in this game.
And they're getting him into high pick and rolls. And I think that's Rondo's weakness, is his solid pick and roll defense. That's good strategy.
Garnett doubled. Michael Finley in and out.
And how about now? LeBron James is the guy defending Rondo on defense. So he's the primary defender on Rondo.
James powers in, can't finish. Varejao kept it alive. James gets it back. He's double teamed. Out to Moon. Jamario Moon. Wow. Rondo may have gotten away with a travel, and Garnett banks it in. Kevin Garnett 5 for 5 from the field. 6 assists for Rondo. Shot clock at 5. And defensive 3 seconds called on Garnett.
Because of LeBron James defending Rondo, they're cross-matched. So Rondo is forced to defend LeBron James when they're running back in transition. At that point, if you're Mo Williams or the Cavs offensively, scratch whatever the call is. LeBron James has got to find a way to get on the block, get the basketball, and make a play.
Williams hits the free throw. 12 first-half points for Mo Williams. He's already exceeded his average in this series. As Varejao sits down. Strong job from Varejao off the bench. And it's not about numbers with Varejao, as we said. Jamison said he's just the type of player that not only as an opponent he hates, but as a teammate, he just lifts your game up.
He's the Amazon whirlwind. That's what he is.
Mo Williams gets to the basket again. 14 points for Williams. Celtics lead cut to 3.
You're the Celtics. That's the thing you don't want. You don't want Mo Williams gaining confidence.
Shot clock winding down. Rondo left open. Nails the jumper.
Here's what you do in that situation. Say, good job, Rondo. You made a jump shot. If you're the Cavs, you got to give up something, but give Rondo credit. A much improved jump shoot.
Williams again to the basket, and he's fouled. Celtics don't like the call. The Mo Williams fine first half continues, and we'll have a timeout.
Like Mark said, when you back off, he's a better jump shooter now. Clock winding down, he knocks it in, and then in transition. Good find of Kevin Garnett running rim to rim, and then speed like no other. Good European step by, use of the right hand, little flip shot. Good point guard play by both guys tonight.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA playoffs. Brought to you by Taco Bell. Think outside the bun. And Rockstar Games Red Dead Redemption. Coming May 18th. Rated M for mature.
I rode in a gang. They left me to die after I'd been shot. I left the gang after the gang left me. I tried to go straight. I did. Then I got me more trouble.
You can't change, John.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy. Yeah, you do!
This is America, where a lying, cheating degenerate can prosper.
It's you and me. The way I see it, you should have left me there to die.
Red Dead Redemption. Coming May 18th. Rated M for mature.
It's a statement, an expression of the bond between driver and car. It says, I will never give up or knuckle under. I will fly it, flaunt it. I will never compromise joy in the name of practicality. Mazda 3. Wicked fun. Wallet smart.
Just announced 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2010 Mazda 3. Zoom Zoom. Today, tomorrow, forever.
We're so up, so we had to calm ourselves down, get back into our game. Our game. We're going to give the ball to Detroit. Anytime that I'm playing up to my potential, our team plays better. Our game.
Together. 1, 2, 3. Together.
We're going to fight to make this circle tighter. Get back into our game.
We believe in each other. We believe as a team. It takes teamwork to hoist that trophy.
Get back into our game.
Back in Boston, Celtics by 5 after the most scrutinized game in playoff history. LeBron James, much better so far in Game 6. Mark Jackson, what do you think?
Well, give the Celtics credit. They're forcing him into tough plays early on. You go underneath the screen. forcing him to be a jump shooter. He misses it in traffic, not allowing him to play one-on-one. Getting into the seams again, takes the contact. That's a makeable shot, and then active hands. Perkins not allowing him to get the wide open layup. Traveling violation, unforced errors. Tough night for LeBron James so far. Numbers awfully impressive, but the 4 turnovers, very uncharacteristic.
He had a big turnover game earlier in the series, and again, he's not wearing the sleeve on the elbow as Williams hits another. He continues to say it's not a factor. I'll deal with it after the season. But after practice yesterday, he didn't have any problems. He was in that 3-point shooting contest the players like to do after practice in Cleveland. As Williams continues an excellent first half.
They should have had a defensive contest after practice yesterday. No, I'm serious, in a rebounding contest. Who wants to get the ball in traffic? Don't give me that 3-point shooting stuff.
Sorry to get you angry.
No, I'm just saying.
Allen, Perkins, stolen by Williams. Mo Williams drives, puts it up, and banks it in. Mo Williams, superb first half, 18 points in 17 minutes.
And when he plays well, they win. It's that simple.
And LeBron James is able to say, okay, way to hold the fort down. Give me a chance to get right, and I will take over. But Mo Williams is playing the way we expected to see Mo Williams play.
Loose ball foul on Perkins. Celtics in the penalty.
Loose ball foul on the Celtics, number 43.
Pierce sitting with 3 fouls.
Second personal, team limit.
And see what the Pierce fouls have done is change Doc Rivers' whole rotation. So Michael Finley is playing. Tony Allen now has come in for Rondo. They're just not going to have the same flow because now LeBron James can guard Rondo and rest versus having to guard Pierce and expend energy.
Rondo sits for the first time tonight. Shaquille O'Neal played the first 9 minutes, didn't score, misses the free throw. Well, Doc Rivers told his team after the Game 5 victory, we've done nothing. All we've done is win 3 games. You still have to win 4. One of his mottos throughout this postseason has been no hero basketball. Play unselfishly. That's what he keeps telling them. We don't want heroes, just good team play. Cavs have come back from 10 points down to tie it. And a defensive 3 seconds against Cleveland.
Defensive 3 seconds.
Allen will shoot. And look at the foul difficulties. Pearson Wallace with 3. 3 others with 2.
And you see the adjustments that the Celtics are making. When Shaquille O'Neal defends Kevin Garnett, it's strictly pick and roll, pick and pop. When Antoine Jamison defends him, then he puts him on the block, and he's looking to take advantage of the size on the post.
Of course, Game 5 was close at halftime. Celtics only led by 6.
Yeah, and that was what was puzzling. To me, the body language of the Cavaliers being down 6 was like they were down 66.
Still over 4 minutes remaining. Celtics, by the way, have been shooting threes well. 0 for 4, or 0 for 5 now here tonight. Anthony Parker, way short. O'Neal, the rebound.
Changed his pivot 3 times.
Yes, he did. Misses. Perkins battling. Ball loose. Picked up by Mo Williams. Williams on the drive. Inside. Nice feed to O'Neal. And the Cavaliers with their first lead of the game.
Coach, you're so right. They're a different team when Mo Williams is playing this well offensively.
Tony Allen falls down and misses the layup. James lost it out of bounds. Cavs ball with 3:26 remaining.
Right now, the Celtics watching that old film, Mo Better Blues. Mo Williams making plays, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Without question, his best half of the series. That pass, though, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Shaq. Another turnover for Cleveland. That's their 11th. And a different Mo Williams here tonight.
And I put him in the post right now against Tony Allen one time.
Garnett still hasn't missed a shot. 5 for 5. Allen comes off the screen. Perkins deflected by Jamison. Ball deflected. Garnett inside. Perkins hammered by Shaq. Stops the layup. A little sloppy play last couple of passes. Shaquille O'Neal saying something to Mo Williams.
Pressure's been on Mo Williams to show up, and he certainly has in Game 6. Offensively, getting to the seams, we know he can knock down the long ball and then making plays. This is the Mo Williams that Mike Brown and the Cavs need.
It's a statement, an expression of the bond between driver and car. It says, I will never give up or knuckle under. I will fly it, flaunt it. I will never compromise joy in the name of practicality. Mazda 3, wicked fun, wallet smart.
Just announced 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2010 Mazda 3. Zoom Zoom. Today, tomorrow, forever.
Critics agree. Clint Eastwood's Invictus is inspiring and soul-stirring. Morgan Freeman was born to play Nelson Mandela.
Who is with me?
Matt Damon gives one of the best performances of his career.
This is our destiny.
Invictus. Buy it on Blu-ray and rent it with Movies on Demand.
Welcome to Progressive. Nice calculator.
I'm just trying to save money on my car insurance.
You know, with Progressive, you get the option to name your price.
Is that even possible?
Absolutely. Trade?
And I still get great service?
More like super great. Oh, you have a message. Hello.
Calculator humor.
I'll be here all week. I will. That was my schedule.
The freedom to name your price. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
Now this is quite a treasure. This wine decanter has grooves that create a vortex, which, what is that?
This? The new Miller Lite Vortex bottle?
The craftsmanship, the grooves, where did you get it?
The bar in the lobby?
Fantastic. Next round's on me.
The new Miller Lite Vortex bottle. Its specially designed grooves let that great Pilsner taste flow right out. Taste greatness.
So what is something like this worth?
Well, nothing now.
It's hard to get a read on you. Where are you from?
Legal?
Come on!
Nailed it. Iron Man 2, rated PG-13.
Hey, what's up? Stuart Scott in the studio with the Taco Bell studio update. A tabloid is reporting that Tony Parker might be interested in the New York Knicks. Today, though, the Spurs guard says absolutely not. He's dismayed to learn of the report. He says he wants to stay in San Antonio a long time. Guys?
Stewart back in Boston. Cavs up by 1 here in Game 6 as we wind down the second quarter. On Sunday, it's one of two possibilities. Either a Game 7 between these two teams from Cleveland or Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Celtics and Magic. That would be from Orlando. GMC Sierra NBA Countdown starts at 3, tip-off shortly after 3:30. And really, Mo Williams, the big story for the Cavaliers. He's only averaging 11.5 per game in the series. The most points he scored in the playoffs this year is 21, and he already has 18. Plus 3 assists, a couple of steals as well. He was the All-Star last year. This year did not play as well. He was banged up a little bit, had an injury to his shoulder, missed about 11 games. But he couldn't wait for the playoffs to start because he felt he didn't play as well as he should have last year in the postseason, especially in the Orlando series when they were eliminated. Trying to make up for it, well, not make up for it, but trying to come back and play well here. Tony Allen on James. Now the switch. James drives, blocked by Ray Allen. Excellent defensive play. Still Cavs ball, 2 to shoot.
Great defense by the Celtics, extending it, forcing the issue. This is a good job, Ray Allen. Not known as a lockdown defender, but what you want is a guy that's going to compete.
Tony Allen kicks it.
That's a bad, it's a reflexive play, but it's not a good play because it gives them 14 seconds now and a side out.
So Shot clock reset to 14 off the kick.
I'm sorry, not a side out. You're still keeping it underneath, but it does go to 14.
Jamison, Ray Allen trying to poke it away. Perkins comes and helps. Still Cavs ball. Shot clock at 8.
And when they're extending the defense at some point, if you're the Cavs, you got to make aggressive moves. Too passive, too tentative. They've got to make aggressive moves against this pressure defense by the Celtics.
Jamison, tough shot. The two Allens with some excellent defense there. Tony Allen gets a little fancy, left-handed bank shot won't go. Perkins grabs it and is fouled on the follow. The underrated Kendrick Perkins with his 7th rebound. He'll go to the line, and we'll check in on a Doc Rivers huddle.
All the little things, the turnovers are killing us. The only reason it's close is because we give them other shots. All right? We got to take care of the ball. And listen, we can't get in the rush where we start trying to do everything ourselves. All right? Keep moving the ball.
Perkins now 2 for 5 from the line. Celtics as a team, 12 of 16.
He's a very good 5th starter for this Celtics starting lineup because he's a good screen setter. He can guard his own man in the post. You never have to double. He does a lot of the things that make a team function well.
Doc Rivers likes to say he tries to star in his role and knows his role. James misses. Garnett trying to grab it, couldn't control it.
When talking about Perkins, he's a guy that does not need the basketball. So the worst case scenario, you have a guy that's going to whine that he's not getting touches when you're on the floor with Allen, Pierce, Garnett, and Rondo. He's a guy that's willing to do his job.
The only time you ever hear him complain is when he feels his teammates aren't playing good defense. That time Shaq gets it in and banks it in.
I think you could run that out of bounds play almost every time. Just what's a guy going to do? He can stay in the keeper as long as he wants until the ball comes in.
Nice pass, Rondo, and Tony Allen to finish. Allen having an impact off the bench. Rondo's 7th assist. Jamison rushed it, and Shaq is hacked. Rondo hit him, and that's 3 on Rondo.
See, that's a bad foul because it started at the other end. Rondo was caught up in talking at the other end, so now they're not matched up, so it leads to his foul. That's just those are the type of plays that change the course and outcome of a game.
Rondo trying to tell Doc Rivers, let me stay in the game. I'm okay. Rivers wants to take him out. He's already got Pierce with 3 fouls. Coming up at halftime, the Toyota halftime show. Stuart Scott, Avery Johnson, and Jamal Mashburn. We'll take a look at the first half of this game 6. And we'll get a report from Cleveland on LeBron's future. All coming up, the Toyota halftime show. That's why this game has had such attention to it, because it is impending free agency, and if they lost, would he be a Cav next year?
And here's the report that should be made on his future. No one knows. Okay, next subject. I mean, really, what are you going to say? He may not. Sources close to James.
You forgot your go-to line. No one knows. Bring it in.
Yeah, I saved that for just you guys. I mean, how many more times can people speculate about what he's going to do?
That's what we were saying earlier today. Just can't wait for July 1st so we can stop thinking or speculating and find out what's going to happen.
But Spike Lee, he has stooped to rooting for the Boston Celtics because he thinks that's going to get him to New York. That's bad karma.
That's called doing the wrong thing, Spike Lee.
Loose ball foul against Cleveland. Both teams in the penalty with 1:09 remaining here in the second. Mo Williams picks up his second. So Tony Allen to the line. Allen again playing a lot of minutes. 14 minutes here in the first half, 6 points.
Doc Rivers said he started feeling more comfortable again with Allen. And Allen just decided, all right, I'm going to play defense and try and facilitate, not always look for my shot. And foul trouble. Two key men with Pierce and Rondo, each with 3. Two-point Boston lead as we approach a minute remaining first half. Game 6 of this Eastern Conference semifinal. Celtics leading 3 games to 2. James up top. Oh, nice fake. Mo Williams nails the jumper. Mo Williams, what a first half. He's got 20 points. Ray Allen, Tony Allen, and the finish. Wow! An unexpected offensive spark from Tony Allen. Mo Williams falls down, ball knocked loose. Garnett, Ray Allen, the 3. Oh, the crowd ready to explode on that one as the Celtics hold on to their 2-point lead. Mattis, maybe about 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Shaq inside, misses the layup. 4 seconds remaining. Garnett, Tony Allen, a 3. And that ends the first half. Tony Allen needed because of the foul trouble to both Pierce and Rondo, exploding off the bench. And on this play, double figures for Tony Allen, helping the Celtics to the 2-point lead. Pierce had the 3 fouls, and LeBron James didn't shoot the ball well, but certainly much more active and aggressive. Meanwhile, always active for the Celtics, Rajon Rondo, who's with Dorsberg.
Rajon, you faced a variety of defenders, whether it was LeBron James or Mo Williams. What allowed you to be effective against either guy?
Staying aggressive. First off, first couple of minutes of the quarters, we got stopped, and I was able to get on the break. Other than that, we kept turning the ball over, and that's how they got back in the game.
Major theme in that half for you guys was the foul trouble across the board. What allowed you to absorb that?
A deep bench. You know, we got in foul trouble, but our bench came through and came through for us, and we're only up 2.
Rajon, thank you. Mike.
All right, Doris. Halftime here in Boston. The Toyota halftime show. Stuart Scott, Avery Johnson, Jamal Mashburn. We'll have some analysis of the first half. And then a report from Cleveland on LeBron's future. All coming up on the Toyota halftime. Boston trying to close out the series. Cleveland trying to keep their season and title hopes alive. Mo Williams, what a half. 20 points in the first half for Williams as Rondo does his thing for Boston. 2 quarters complete. Celtics by 2.
It's a statement, an expression of the bond between driver and car. It says, I will never give up or knuckle under. I will fly it, flaunt it. I will never compromise joy in the name of practicality. Mazda 3, wicked fun, wallet smart.
Just announced 0% APR financing for 60 months on the 2010 Mazda 3. Zoom Zoom, today, tomorrow, forever.
Ask what your chocolate can do for you.
When I said I would run, I meant away.
Vote for your favorite M&M's character at MMS.com and you can win $50,000.
Burger King and Stark Industries. Together, they're inventing the future. Like the new Buck Double. Amazing. He's a prototype.
The new Buck Double. It's the next big thing. Only at Burger King.
That's cool. 1800 just poured me a shot. What can your top do? Nothing. 1800 tequila. Change the game.
So I'm on a red-eye back from a bachelor party with my buddy Mike, who is a terrible, terrible dancer. He's actually right, but what up, Mike?
Hey, dude.
Yeah, this is how he dances. It's haunting. Anyway, while I was away, the E-Trade machine, thanks Martha, worked its techno magic, triggered my stop-loss orders, saved me a pant load.
Please fasten your seatbelts.
Dad? No, Mike, that's the pilot. He's making an announcement. Dad? Ugh.
Upgrade to first-class investing technology at E-Trade.
Where legends are born, where legends are born, legends are born.
The NBA's second season, where 16 wins separate the great from the immortal. The journey of the NBA playoffs continues Sunday on ABC.
A guy named his own price wants a room tonight for $65.
We don't go lower than 130.
Big deal? Persuade.
Okay, 65 for tonight.
You can't argue with a big deal.
Big deal days are back on rental cars. Name your own price and save up to 40% off the other guy's best prices. And get an exclusive look at winning rental car bids. Book your big rental car deal now, because big deal days won't last long, only at Priceline.
He was boxing's bad boy, a two-time world champion. Now he finds himself in a new arena with new rules and new enemies. And on May 15th, Shine Fights presents Worlds Collide when legendary boxer Ricardo Mayorga steps out of the ring and into the cage with MMA superstar Dean Thomas. The champion of the ring meets the menace of the cage when Worlds Collide. Mayorga versus Thomas. Order Worlds Collide live May 15th on pay-per-view.
Welcome to the Toyota Halftime Show.
You might think 4 of 12 shooting in the first half, kind of slow for LeBron James, but his 4 baskets already one more than he had in Game 5. Tight game. Boston leads the Cavaliers 51-49 at halftime of Game 6. The focus of the Toyota NBA Sports Nation. What else would it be? LeBron James. What's up, Stuart Scott, Jamal Mashburn, the coach Avery Johnson. We all know about LeBron in Game 5. Just 3 of 14 shooting, seemingly disengaged throughout the game. Avery, what have you seen from LeBron in the first half of this game?
In the first half, I like what LeBron James is doing. 12 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. He's on pace to get 24, 10, and 12. I like what he's seen. He's being real patient right now. He's not trying to force the issue. They're only down by 2 points. He doesn't look like he's in a panic mode. So I like what I see out of LeBron James. I like his patience so far in the game.
I like his patience, but I think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. And the game of basketball is a game that you have to make people react to you. And when he has the ball in his hand, sometimes he looks like he's fumbling the ball a little bit too much at times, a little bit indecisive. And right here on this situation, he's running into the defense, has nowhere really to go. And some of these things should just be stop, one dribble, pull-ups, and let the defense raise up with you right there. On this possession, he catches and wait. In my opinion, he's just catch, sweep through, attack the rim, one dribble, pull-up. And that's the difference between him and a Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant has that mid-range jump shot, and we talked about that in the green room back there. That's the separation. And when you can knock down a pull-up jump shot and make the defense react to you, right, that's where it's at.
But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's saving his best for last in the last 2 minutes.
This could be the last game.
Well, we'll see.
So more aggressive, but still not quite sure as he should have been.
That's why it's so important to have a mid-range jump shot in your arsenal, because the defense has to react to you. They can't raise up with a 6'8" guy when he starts to jump off that trampoline.
How about a long range? I mean, both teams combined 1 of 13 shooting from three-point land. Avery, what else do you see in the first half that you think has been key?
Guys, to start this game, the Cleveland Cavaliers decided to start Shaquille O'Neal on Kevin Garnett. Not a good matchup for Shaq. And I know what the problem is. I know what Mike Brown's thinking is really Antoine Jameson. They don't have anybody for him to guard. But when you put Shaq on Kevin Garnett, he has to try to guard Garnett on the perimeter. He's going to draw Shaq away from the basket. Then on what we call a double drag or a double 45 pick and roll, there's going to be confusion, and now Kendrick Perkins gets free. So again, the problem is trying to put Shaq on Kevin Garnett to start the game. Not good. when Anderson Varejao came in the game, that kind of helped solve their defensive problem.
Double 4-5, that's power forward and center. I'm with you, Coach. I'm with you. But I think the other part of the equation is Mo Williams started to step up and really play strong basketball. He got involved in the basketball game, 20 points in the first half, 7 to 10 shooting. And you see right here, he's playing off the ball, and Mo Williams is an attack. And this is the difference between somebody not hesitating and somebody hesitating. But Mo Williams does not hesitate. He's going to cut backdoor because Ray Allen is peeking at LeBron James. All eyes on LeBron. He gets the and one right there for a layup. And right there, it's a quick dribble. 1-2 dribbles right there to the lane. So Mo Williams doing an outstanding job of attacking and also playing off of LeBron James.
You know, in weightlifting, you need a spotter when you lift heavy weights.
There you go.
LeBron James needs a spotter, and tonight he's getting it from Mo Williams.
And people have been talking about who's LeBron James. Is Robin going to be to his Batman tonight? It is Mo Williams. Not just 20 points. You got to remember, Mo Williams averaging just 11 points a game in the postseason. He's got 20. He also has 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Fans, let your voice be heard. Log on to ESPN.com, search Sports Nation. We got plenty more to come from Game 6, including we're going to go to Cleveland. George Smith has the pulse on the city of Cleveland. And what if LeBron leaves?
The Toyota Halftime Show is brought to you by Toyota. Moving forward.
It's Toyota's national sales event, the perfect time to get an amazing deal on the Toyota you've always wanted. Toyota's been named best overall brand value of any full-line manufacturer, and with many award-winning models, it's easy to see why. Like the 2010 Camry, once again, the best-selling car in America. And for a limited time, get a free auto maintenance package when you buy or lease any new Toyota. Toyota's national sales event, going on now. Hurry to your Toyota dealer today.
After 15 years as a player, I now watch football from a different angle. With 15 minutes, I can use my environment to stay strong and healthy. First, I do 25 dips, keeping my elbows at 90 degrees. Then, leave and retrieve crunches, keeping my knees squared. It's not enough to just work my body. I also keep my skin strong with Vaseline Men Fast Absorbing Lotion.
It takes just 15 seconds for stronger skin with Vaseline Men Fast Absorbing Lotion. Also, try the new cooling lotion. For more quick workout tips from Michael, go to strongerskin.com.
Over time, owning your home has proved to be a good decision. And while lately the economy has presented challenges, it's also helped us focus on what matters most: family, friendship, community, and finding a home that's right for you. No one has more experience and expertise to help you than an agent who is a realtor. We're prepared to show you options, answer your questions, and guide you home. Every market's different. Call a realtor today.
Isn't it a little late to be selling lemonade?
Well, we're out here in case anybody forgets to bring some Mike's Hard Lemonade in there.
There should be more to a party than just beer.
Why?
For one, Mike's is a great way to switch things up from beer. And two, Cheryl over there doesn't even drink beer.
Really?
Yeah. Thanks.
Who's Cheryl?
I have no idea. She just looks like a Cheryl.
Yo, Cheryl!
Don't forget the mics. Lemonade for grown-ups.
Which university was created to educate firefighters and police, people on duty around the clock? Which university now graduates over 50,000 students a year, including nurses, educators, and MBAs from the largest business school in the country? Which university uses 21st century technology to reach our military and can teach you the skills you need to stay competitive in this economy? University of Phoenix, because an educated world is a better world.
To win in the NBA, talent isn't enough.
You have to be dedicated to working hard.
Dedicated to your team.
Dedicated to the game.
It takes the same type of commitment to win off the court.
Good job. If we dedicate time to making our world cleaner, healthier, better, we all win.
So are you with us?
I know I am.
I am.
We are.
1, 2, 3.
Dedicated.
Welcome back to the Toyota Halftime Show.
This June, the world's biggest sporting event is coming to ESPN and ABC. All 64 matches, all in high definition, all live from South Africa. 32 nations, only one will be champion. The 2010 FIFA World Cup. South Africa. One game changes everything.
I'll be there, Stu.
And one bar changes everything. The greatest bar right next to the Garden. Fans who can't get tickets to the game, just camping out, checking out the game. In fact, they'll probably stay there a full 24 hours. The Bruins play tomorrow night at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. The game, of course, not going on there. Fans have packed there anyway. Our George Smith is there with the pulse on the city of Cleveland and the importance of this game. George?
Several thousand fans have flocked to Quicken Loans Arena tonight. No question there was a nervous energy both in this building and around the city before the game began. No one knew what to expect from the Cavaliers tonight. I can tell you we've seen a wide range of emotions. The crowd was very subdued when the Cavs fell behind by double digits, but the crowd erupted as the Cavs got back into the ball game. I did see one Celtics fan, but I can tell you he is very lonely tonight. Almost everyone else here is rooting for a Game 7 on Sunday.
If you're a Celtic fan, wouldn't you stay at the crib instead of go to Quicken Loans Arena? Yeah. I'm just saying. Here's how LeBron James is shooting. He's 4 of 12 shooting, but he's actually shooting inside. 92% of his shots were outside in Game 5, shooting from much closer within. If the Cavaliers do lose, does that mean LeBron James leaves as a free agent? Here's our ESPN insider, Chris Broussard.
If the Cleveland Cavaliers lose tonight's game, and that indeed leads LeBron James out of town, you can add the contract to the city's sad list of sports debacles, such as the shot, the drive, and the fumble. But the ramifications of a Cavaliers loss reach far beyond Cleveland, with the biggest free agent class in league history hinging on where James decides to sign. The futures of the Chicago Bulls, the New York Knicks, the New Jersey Nets, the Miami Heat, of Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Amari Stoudemire, Carlos Boozer, and Joe Johnson could all depend on tonight's outcome.
City of Cleveland is the only city where its city's mottos are about failure. How much do you all think this second half will have to do with whether or not LeBron stays in Cleveland?
I think it has a lot to do because my contention all year was if he didn't win a championship, that would really open the door for him to take a look at his options with other teams. If he were to win a championship, I would feel he would definitely go back to Cleveland and try to defend his title. But the one thing about this whole LeBron James deal, whether he wins this series or not, you still have the Orlando Magic out there that have swept through the first 2 rounds of the game, just like I swept my sheet of paper off the table.
Don't turn it over because you're not known for that. You're not known for that. I don't think it has any bearing on
none whatsoever.
LeBron. I think he stays with the Cleveland Cavaliers. After the series is over, you're not going to make an emotional reaction and sign a piece of paper going to New York or Chicago. I think his loyalty is to those fans in Cleveland, also to his family in Cleveland as well.
All right, here we go. LeBron James, you may have just 24 minutes left as a Cleveland Cavalier or longer. Depends on how you play in the second half. Rajon Rondo and the Celtics have a 2-point lead. If you turn the channel right now, we're going to come in and rip your cable out.
The Toyota Halftime Show is brought to you by Toyota. Moving forward.
It's Toyota's national sales event, the perfect time to get an amazing deal on the Toyota you've always wanted. Toyota's been named best overall brand value of any full-line manufacturer, and with many award-winning models, it's easy to see why. Like the 2010 Camry, once again, the best-selling car in America. And for a limited time, get a free auto maintenance package when you buy or lease any new Toyota. Toyota's national sales event, going on now. Hurry to your Toyota dealer today.
Hey, I'm Matt. One day, I had a dream that, for once, it would be really simple to project stuff right from my laptop. Next thing you know, Windows 7, where all you gotta do is hit a couple buttons. Boom. Instant presentation.
You might have a future in this.
I'm a PC, and Windows 7 was my dream.
Idea.
Right.
Let's say you need a new tractor, but you don't want to end up like Gary. And get a good price, but have to sacrifice on features. Well, at Sears, you don't have to compromise. We let you compare features and price against the competition, so you can have total confidence in your new Craftsman mower or tractor. Proving
you get the most features for your money, guaranteed.
Prove it for yourself at SearsYardGuru.com. This Friday through Sunday, get 20% off all Craftsman power lawn and garden and outdoor storage. Sears, life well spent.
Man must rise above the earth.
for only then will he fully understand the world in which he lives. The U.S. Air Force celebrates the men and women who for the past century have pushed the envelope of military aviation. And we look forward to the next 100 years of doing the impossible.
A guy named his own price wants a room tonight for $65.
We don't go lower than 130.
Big deal. Persuade.
Okay, 65 for tonight.
You can't argue with a big deal.
Big deal days are back on rental cars. Name your own price and save up to 40% off the other guy's best prices. And get an exclusive look at winning rental car bids. Book your big rental car deal now, because big deal days won't last long, only at Priceline.
Earn VIP savings on movies and events with DirecTV Text to Save Club. Text JOIN to 223322 and start saving big with exclusive movie offers and special discounts from DirecTV sent right to your mobile phone. Join the club now to receive instant savings on select Hollywood hits and more. All just a text message away. It's free to join and easy to save. The DirecTV Text to Save Club. Text JOIN to 223322 today.
Halftime of Game 6 from Boston. LeBron James and the Cavs trying to force a Game 7. They trail by 2 as we get set to start the third quarter. A solid first half for LeBron James. Hi again, everyone. And welcome back to the TD Garden with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Mike Breen on hand. Boston trying to move ahead. Finally, we have a close game. There's been so many blowouts in this series. For Boston, they get off to a great start. And Jeff, our Windows 7 winning combination is about the Celtics and their balance.
Well, good balance. Everyone was involved, and they had to be because they were in such foul trouble. And it started early with Kevin Garnett. He was 4 for 4 early. The only thing I didn't like was he only got 2 shots the rest of the half. They're trying to get him 20 attempts a night. And then Ray Allen, good baseline penetration. Tony Allen, not a spot-up shooter, does a good job coming through the elbow to flush it on Jamison. And then the speed, the body control of Rajon Rondo. One step to the right, one to the left, and then a little flip. Everybody, all hands on deck. Paul Pierce was in foul trouble. They got a great contribution by Tony Allen, and they've got to go to Kevin Garnett more here in the second half.
Meanwhile, for the Cavs, and Mark, your sponsor too, you get the Miller Lite Taste Greatness sponsor, and it's the great player was not LeBron James in the first half. It was Mo Williams.
Yes, surprise, surprise. There's a Mo Williams sighting. If you're an all-star point guard, well, start acting like it. He certainly did. Offensively got it going. Pick and roll, turn the corner, the ability to finish at the cup. Great job knocking down jump shots. He was aggressive and played with confidence. Defensively, hand in the passing lane, in attack mode in transition. Coast to coast with the basketball. Catching it, sells the shot fake, steps in rhythm. That's the Mo Williams that they need to have a chance to go to Game 7.
Surprise, surprise. Who do you think you are, Gomer Pyle? By the way, no one can dispute that was a great show.
I agree.
Sergeant Carter.
You got a little Sergeant Carter in you as a head coach.
You're dating yourself. I don't remember that show. I wasn't born yet.
James to Parker. Anthony Parker blocked by Perkins. That's his second rejection. Only Dwight Howard has more blocks in this postseason. Ray Allen for 3. James able to get it. And Boston now 0 for 8 from downtown.
See, and that's why it's a make or miss league. That's great offense by Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen. They've had great three-point looks as O'Neal knocks it in. They just haven't made tonight. And those are easier shots than the ones he made in Game 5.
He had some incredible shots that he knocked down. A couple of players over him, falling left, shooting right. Ray Allen, not tonight so far, just 2 of 6. Garnett misses, Jamison the rebound. And here's the first half star for the Cavaliers, Mo Williams, 20 points. Parker left open. Parker hits a 3. It's only the second three-pointer for Cleveland, but it gives them the largest lead of the night, a 3-point advantage. They've come all the way back from 10 down in the first half.
A bad job transition defense for the Celtics. double teaming Mo Williams. LeBron James steps in rhythm, and Anthony Parker, knockdown shooter all by himself in the corner.
Pierce, very quiet in the first half, had 3 fouls taken away by James. Pierce only played in that first half 9 minutes. James to the basket, draws the foul. And the Cavs have come out strong to start the third as we check in with Doris Burke.
Well, for the most part, Mike Brown was pleased with their level of aggression in the first half. He did think that there were times where they were over-aggressive, leading to some of those unforced turnovers Jeff was talking about. He said, listen, the one thing I need our guys to be mindful of, Tony Allen was effective along with Rajon Rondo when they were on the floor together because our weak side fell asleep and all of the cutting action off of that. That's the one adjustment they'll make strategy-wise, guys.
James misses. And Allen playing all those minutes because of all the foul trouble that Boston had. Remember in game 5, it was the third quarter. Celtics did have a 16-0 run in the second quarter, but it was only a 6-point game at halftime. And then the Celtics were just unstoppable in that third period. Cavs, meanwhile, here with 6 straight points to begin the second half. Parker on Rondo. Mo Williams is on Ray Allen. Here's the matchup that has favored the Celtics all series. Garnett shoots and scores again. He's 6 of 8 from the field.
I tell you what, that type of play, you live with if you're the Cavs. Jamison fought him off the block. That's a tougher, contested fadeaway jump shot.
Allen on James. Shot clock down to 6. Parker gets past Pierce. James flips it inside to O'Neal, who couldn't handle it, and a 24-second violation. Yep. A lot of turnovers for Cleveland. 14, 10 for Boston. Are they going to say, well, there's 1 on the clock? Monty McCutcheon, Bob Delaney. Nope, they say 24-second shot clock expired.
I tell you what, if I'm LeBron James right now, I'm thinking stepping in rhythm and shooting a comfortable jump shot. Because the way that the Celtics are defending him, he's going to have to loosen up their defense by knocking down a jumper or 2.
Garnett wants the ball. Single coverage, gets inside and gets it to go.
See, to me, you just keep it simple. If Antoine Jamison is guarding it and going to play behind him, Garnett can get depth on the first dribble and then just jump up over it. And that'll help you reduce your turnovers.
Jamison, 3-pointer strong. Rondo the rebound. Rondo pushing. Rondo to the basket. Lays it up. Misses it. And James the rebound. Williams to Jamison. And that's a travel. About 20,000 called that before the whistle even sounded.
Well, you're having trouble with your turnovers. Keep it simple. Post it. He got great depth there. Late help. That's easy basketball.
And now they switch and put Shaq on Kevin Garnett to defend him.
Rondo gets inside. Makes it that time.
But that's good post-up basketball, too. Throw it in, baseline cut. Everyone's lifted up. Easy layup for Rondo.
Boston back up by 2 after 6 straight points of their own. Dangerous pass. Another turnover. 16.
Good basketball. The sharp cut by Rondo. Not a go-through-the-motion cut, but a sharp cut where he can just catch it and finish.
Timeout, Cavaliers. Kevin Garnett fired up. Celtics by 2.
Are you gonna be there? Are you sure gonna call back when I'm calling up and not up? Get to hear I'm sick. I'm love sick. Get to hear it's all down.
It starts with fire-roasted peppers, a touch of honey, a rich chipotle sauce, and 100% breast meat chicken. Wait till you taste how it comes together. Wendy's new spicy chipotle boneless wings.
You know when it's real.
Today's the day you went from dude to dad. And you want everyone you know to see. So here's your moment of truth. Which 3G network would you trust to upload your very first shots to PhotoBucket?
Hey, look.
When you want your 3G network to work,
What's your email?
you want Verizon. Right now, you can get great deals on 3G and messaging phones like the Samsung Reality for $49.99, plus add a line for just $9.99. Only at Verizon.
It's not where you've been. It's where your armpits smell like you've been. Old Spice Matterhorn. One of 4 triumphantly fresh new scents from Old Spice.
Prince Dastan, have you wondered how an orphan from the streets would become a prince? The gods have a plan for you.
This dagger turns back time.
You must protect it. Such a noble prince, leaping to assist the fallen beauty.
Don't press your luck.
Dastan, where's the dagger?
You're welcome to search me for it. You'll have to be very thorough.
Prince of Persia, rated PG-13.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, otherwise distributed, or used in any form without the expressed written consent of the NBA.
Shaquille O'Neal cares about the community. Big Shaq continued his efforts to give back to the kids and families in need this season by taking part in NBA Cares All-Star Day of Service in Dallas back in February. Partnered with Toys for Tots to bring holiday cheer. There's so many boys and girls hosting a lot of events for Cleveland students and doing a whole lot more throughout the season. The NBA, where caring happens. That's a big Santa Claus. He's always been so good. As we return to Game 6 in Boston, 57-55. Celtics lead by 2.
And this is my concern. LeBron James comes up with a turnover. We're used to seeing him full steam ahead. Instead, he slows it down, throws it to Mo Williams. This just in. Mo Williams has on LeBron James Nike shoes. LeBron James is not wearing the Mo Williams. And then how about here? Head down, throws it out of bounds to Anthony Parker. LeBron James, if you want your season to continue, take over this basketball game. Put your foot on the gas pedal and force the issue.
You saw the 5 turnovers. He had another game in this series with 7. The entire team sloppy tonight. Garnett with Shaq on him. James the rebound. He has 9 boards, 6 assists to go along with his 13 points. O'Neal deep. Garnett trying to poke it away. And Kevin Garnett will pick up his second.
And when he gets that deep in a paint catch, you have to come and give quicker support. He catches a foot in the paint. There should be a swarm of defenders coming at him. You can't leave him one-on-one that deep.
And Shaq had the strong offensive game in Game 5 of 21. Tonight he's got 9 points, 4 boards. You see the numbers from the free throw line.
But to me, this is how they play better. Not a reliance on him, but Mo Williams. And if James was having a good game, they would be set up offensively for how they should play when they're at their best.
And I tell you what, nowhere else will we find, because LeBron James is such a big story. Where is Paul Pierce? He's gotten the pass.
Pierce had the one good game offensively. Dangerous pass there. He's just 1 of 5 tonight, only 2 points. He was in foul trouble. Shot clock winding down. Pierce trying to draw the foul, just gets it off, and it won't go. And a loose ball foul as O'Neal falls down right on top of Perkins. Shaq grabs his left leg momentarily. It's going to be his 3rd foul. You don't want to be where Kendrick Perkins is.
I thought that was WWE Raw Live Monday.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know how you get back up from that.
Wow. We thought Kendrick Perkins was one tough guy before. Shaq will stay in the game.
And, Mark, you make a good point about Paul Pierce. To me, the best chance they have, just go 1-3 pick and roll. James will switch on to Rondo, and then throw the ball into the post for Pierce against Parker. I don't think you can just leave him one-on-one with James and expect him to get great shots.
Garnett gets around O'Neal. The ball stripped. Rondo, hand in his face, jump shot won't go as the shot clock is winding down.
That's 2 great possessions by O'Neal.
And Ray Allen inadvertently trips up on Williams. That's going to be 3 fouls on Ray Allen. And Williams a little shaken up.
Well, you're so right, though, Coach. Instead of letting him step in rhythm for a shot, he extended the defense, he moved his feet, and in the active hands, forcing the ball to roll out.
A little wet spot. More boys jump out quickly. Right into Rondo's knee. O'Neal deep, and he's fouled on the entry pass. These two pushing and shoving. They get into it a little bit in game 5. Oh, the foul call on Perkins. And I think they're going to call double technicals. So Perkins picks up his 3rd. Yep, they're definitely double technicals. So the Cavs will inbound with 17 on the shot clock. Rondo gets up on Williams. James, spin move, back shot in and out. Perkins had it, lost it. James saves it, and Shaq throws it down. Big play from LeBron James to tie the game.
Put him on the block, which I like against a smaller Ray Allen. Aggressive move, doesn't get the bounce, but then going after the basketball and a sweet pass to Shaq.
Perkins fouled hard by O'Neal. Good hard foul, preventing the layup. Shaq has 4.
Just good basketball. Isolation, uses his strength, the ability to finish, doesn't get it, but pursues the basketball. An outstanding vision. And Shaq does the rest.
So Perkins will shoot 2. James approaching a triple-double. He's got 13 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. And Perkins gets it to go.
But I'm going to say this. I didn't think he played particularly well in game 4, game 5, and even tonight, while I think his effort has been tremendous, the efficiency has not been there. High turnovers, low shooting percentage.
5 turnovers and 4 for 14. James comes flying in for the rebound. He's got that bounce and energy to his step, though. Perkins is on LeBron James. Backs up to get a running start. Goes at Perkins. Inside Jamison. And Ray Allen the rebound. Celtics look to run. Rondo shuffle pass. Garnett misses the layup. James deflected, but right to Mo Williams. Williams the drive, the floater. Verjao knocked away, but right again to Mo Williams. Well, he's right place, right time. Jamison for 3. 3-point shooting from both teams. They're combined 2 for 17. Celtics are 0 for 8. A little offensive drought. Good ball denial from LeBron James on Pierce. Verjao in on Garnett after Shaq picked up his 4th. Garnett puts it in. 16 for Garnett.
That's good D, but better offense. Kevin Garnett, a stellar move and loving his work.
Crowd on its feet here in Boston. James trying to quiet them, draws the foul. And LeBron James will shoot his 8th and 9th free throws. Ilgauskas checks in.
Well, this is just very good defense individually by Varejao. Holding his ground, poking at the dribble of Garnett. But Garnett has a length advantage over almost everyone who guards him, and he knocked it in.
James misses another free throw. He's just 5 of 8 from the line. And as we said, 4 for 14 from the field. Right now just does not have confidence in his stroke. Two-point game.
You're the Celtics. You have to pay attention because this is a lineup that's on the floor for the Cavs that was very successful in the first half. You want to continue to execute and keep some room.
Pierce trying to get himself going, stripped and fouled.
But they switched unnecessarily there with LeBron James against Ray Allen. Good recognition by Rondo to throw it to Pierce against Mo Williams, and then good recognition by Pierce not to shoot the jump shot, but to go to the basket and overpower the smaller Williams with his strength.
Here you see Paul Pierce's numbers. In the first 4 games, he was averaging 11.8. Williams, by the way, stays in with the 3 fouls. And then he had the 21-point game in Game 5. You know, Doc Rivers said he loved the way Pierce played because it wasn't just that he scored, but he was active on the boards. He had 11 rebounds. He had 7 assists. But it has been a struggle. You got to give a lot of the credit to LeBron James's defense.
And also foul trouble. The foul trouble will take away your rhythm offensively, as well as a great defender, which LeBron James is.
First team All-NBA defense once again. Ray Allen's on him now. Garnett shows to help. Shot clock at 7. Pierce gets it inside, knocked away. Varejao gets it back, trying to draw a foul, and he's called for travel. Excellent Celtic defense as Varejao went to plead his case. Bob Delaney, the former New Jersey State Trooper, says, just play on.
And this is where Cleveland has to show mental strength. It's not going great for them. No loose possessions.
Pierce for 3. Puts it in. First three-pointer of the night for the Celtics. They're back up by 7. Varejao says, I'm bleeding, I'm bleeding. Ilgauskas back out to West. Up top to Williams. Can't hit the 3. Rondo tips it, and the Celtics hold on. Varejao trying to get him to stop play.
So what if you're bleeding? Blood cleanses the soul. Play on.
Garnett puts it in again. 9-point lead. Timeout Cleveland.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA playoffs. Brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real. And Windows 7.
On May 21st,
No!
3D
3D?
means 3 times the donkey.
Can you handle that much donkey? Uh-oh.
DreamWorks Shrek, the final chapter. Rated PG in Real D and IMAX 3D.
It's not about politics or religion or the economy. It's not about oil, water, global warming, global pandemics, elections, sanctions, communism, socialism or capitalism, war or peace, love or hate. This is about the 1 month every every 4 years when we all agree on one thing. 32 nations, one world watching. 2010 FIFA World Cup.
This site has a 4-star hotel for $159. Should I try Priceline instead?
No. It's a sale. Nothing beats a sale. Wrong move. You could save up to half off that sale when you name your own price on Priceline. But this one's a deal. Trust me. It's only pretending to be a deal. Here, bid $79.
Got it. Wow.
You win this time, good twin. There's no disguising the real deal.
You value your friends. So does DirecTV. Meg's worth 100. So are Mike, Carol, Bob, Jim, and Kay. For every friend you refer to DirecTV, you get $100, and they get $100 on top of our best national offer. Just give your account number to your friends and have them call 1-877-4-100 each. They must have your account number when they order. Refer up to 10 people and get $1,000 a year. Then celebrate and watch the Benjamins stack up.
Celtics now up by 9, trying to clinch this series tonight at home with 3.5 to go in the third. As we said earlier, you could make a case this is the most important game in franchise history for the Cavaliers because of the kid from Akron who has completely transformed this franchise with his spectacular play. But they have fallen short of his ultimate goal of winning a championship. And because of his impending free agency, the fans in Cleveland so nervous, so worried about what would happen, especially if they would lose what would be such a heartbreaking finish to a season that had championship aspirations. It's such a dynamic part of this series. And what will he do? He is handling well. He hasn't talked about it, says he doesn't think about it, but it's on every Cavaliers fan's mind.
All I know is the Cavaliers have done everything they can to keep it. If he chooses to go someplace else, so be it.
Williams misses. Varejao tips it right to West. James, three-pointer won't go. Rasheed Wallace, the rebound. LeBron James now 4 of 15 from the field. West with the deflection. Here comes James. Gets fouled, banks it in. The strength of LeBron James quiets the crowd.
And this is a strong statement, but that could have been a game-saving play. The turnover by the Celtics to go up to 11, and James attacking the rim with a very hard foul by Rasheed Wallace and great body control.
So what you say, Jeff, Celtics hit a two-pointer, it's 11. Now he can cut it to 6. And you think all of the fourth quarter crunch time plays, but sometimes these plays are equally as important.
Well, yeah, because it was going all wrong. Every offensive possession was frantic. Now they have a chance to settle themselves, play half-court defense after the free throw.
Under 3 to play. James goes for the steal. Pierce to Garnett. Wallace with 3. That's good. After missing their first 8 from downtown, Celtics with a couple of three-pointers here in the third.
A bad gamble by James and a great read by Pierce. An unselfish play by KG.
James pass, another turnover. Allen with that deflection. Pierce to Garnett. Pierce for 3. Bang! Largest lead of the night. And Pierce with the foul. That's 4 on Pierce and the 15th foul.
See, my thing is LeBron James comes off of that screen, catches the ball, and throws it to Delonte West. You're doing the Celtics a favor by getting rid of the basketball. I'd like to see LeBron James catch the ball and make a play, either for himself or somebody else. But he gives it to Delonte West, and then he moonwalks to half court. That's not the LeBron James that we've become accustomed to watching.
And again, he's turned it over quite a bit tonight with 6 turnovers. He's got 12 rebounds, 7 assists as Pierce will sit with his 4 fouls. And Delonte West to shoot a couple.
And, Coach, I'm sure you agree with me. If I'm coaching LeBron James, get 15 turnovers. But just be aggressive. Be aggressive, because you're not going to win with this cast on the floor with you if you're not making plays.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't if I was Mike Brown right now. Go to what they ran last year against Orlando when they were being flattened out. Just give him the ball at the high post, one-on-one, flatten everybody 1-4, and have him go to work time and time again. Get your two shooters on the floor, get your two bigs pounding the board, and go to work.
West hits a couple. Under 2 to play, third period. Another strong third quarter for the Boston Celtics, much like Game 5. Tony Allen. And for Boston, their 12th turnover. 18, meanwhile, for Cleveland. Celtics defense has been excellent once again. Cavs shooting just 39% from the field. Ilgauskas left open, and he doesn't miss many of those. His first field goal for Big Z, and Doc Rivers calls the timeout. 1:26 remaining in the third quarter. Celtics up 3-2 and 8 here as we wind down the third.
Just Right is a big winner.
I don't think you're ready to see me on that court. You gonna see.
You can do. Y'all want me to stay the same? Sort of like broccoli on
Tomorrow. Play it just right. Rated PG. Theaters tomorrow.
Your prescription information is on the box.
But I don't know if it's right.
We'll verify it with your doctor.
Thank you.
Somebody find that doctor's number.
I already found it. Making sure your order's right 24/7. Call, click, and now at Walmart.
What's up with the lemonade stand?
Actually, it's a Mike's Hard Lemonade stand.
Okay. What's up with the Mike's Hard Lemonade stand?
Mike's is lemonade and alcohol. And we're at a tailgate party.
It's a nice change of pace from beer.
Well, I already brought beer for everyone. But, I guess I can take some Mike's, too.
All right. You got it. Forgot to pay.
You tell him.
Don't forget the Mikes. Lemonade for grown-ups.
Back in Boston, the 2010 playoffs continue. Game 6. There could be a Game 7. It'll be in Cleveland if the Cavs come back and win. If not, Boston will start their Eastern Conference Finals in Orlando. Meanwhile, Monday on TNT, it's the Suns and Lakers from the Staples Center. LeBron James and the Cavs down by 8, Mark.
Well, it's just too passive. Comes up with the steal off of good defense and then throws it to Mo Williams. How about this? I don't mind this play. Turns the corner, help comes, gets rid of it. Jamison misses. This is just too tentative. This is not the LeBron James that we watched in a flip pass in a half-court set. If I'm Mike Brown, no, don't get frustrated with everybody else. This is on you. Go out and play the way you're capable of playing. We need you to be spectacular, not just average.
In other words, do you. You're the best player on the team. I would rather go down, if I was Cleveland, with him shooting and trying to make too many plays versus not enough plays.
I tell you what, your street cred is elevating. What would you tell LeBron James?
Do you. I learned that from you. I love that. That could be a pregame speech one day.
I'm sure it will be.
Rondo, nice pass inside. Wallace to finish. 10th assist of the game for Rondo.
I know this is obvious, but Rondo is a heck of a player. I mean, the more you watch this guy, the more you are impressed with his ability to compete and make plays.
A big shot from Mo Williams. His first points of the third period. It was a two-pointer. And boy, do the Cavaliers need that. Ray Allen fires away. Celtics ball. I think LeBron James just said that was a bad call. He wants to see the replay. Davis goes at Bergeau and draws the foul. Bergeau, you can see, saying, hey, I went straight up. As Glenn Davis will shoot 2. 2 fouls on Verjao.
Good offense by the Celtics. Verjao certainly has a case. Goes straight up. Glenn Davis takes it to his body. Going to the line.
And Ray Allen makes that little pocket bounce pass very well. So Verjao needs to be one step earlier and quicker instead of one step late.
Lead up to 9. After the Game 5 loss in Cleveland, there was a headline in the Cleveland Plain Dealer, a season at the abyss. Talking about the possibility of the Cavaliers losing on the road in Game 6. And as LeBron James brings it up as we wind down the third quarter, Cavs trailing by 9 in an elimination game. There's the double. Davis goes over again. James gets in. Lost the ball. Tony Allen picks it up. Rondo. Allen up and under and draws another foul. LeBron James with his 7th turnover. Second time in the series he's had a 7-turnover game.
Well, good active help by Glenn Davis. Tony Allen holding his ground and then strips on the way up. And then Rondo, good poise in decision making in transition.
Allen misses that, but he has been terrific off the bench, especially with the foul trouble with Paul Pierce. Allen with 10 points. Pierce had a big third quarter, 8 of his 10 in the period. And Marquise Daniels is going to get some action. Daniels has only played in 18 minutes in the series, just 4 of the 5 games so far. Wallace will sit down. Daniels is out to play some defense for the final 5.5.
Because they've scaled down. Cleveland has LeBron James is at the 4, and they've got 3 perimeter players.
Misses both. Parker, final seconds, strip. Parker stripped again by Allen. And the third quarter ends with another turnover by the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James and his Cavaliers will head to the 4th, down by 9. Meanwhile, the Boston Celtics, the rejuvenated former champs, with another impressive outing. Kevin Garnett, superb. Will it be LeBron James and the Cavs' final quarter of the season? 4th quarter coming up.
Low mileage lease for qualified lessees. The Cadillac CTS Sports Sedan. Visit your Cadillac dealer for this attractive offer.
Sports Face-Off on
Welcome back. These television providers claim to be the leader in sports. Judges, who will you believe?
We cover all your sports needs. We have the most sports options.
We just have the most sports. Every NFL game, every Sunday, every March Madness game, every MLB game, NBA, we have hockey, the most NASCAR, the most golf, the most tennis, the most soccer.
Judges?
Ping pong, UFC.
Why am I even here? Did I get it right home?
Now that you've got the truth, get DirecTV. Stay tuned.
Guys doing?
Hooters is selling a half-pound grilled-to-order more than a mouthful cheeseburger and fries for only $5.99 every Monday.
Yeah, I heard. But did it feel that good? We could all lose our jobs.
I wonder if I could get a job here.
I wonder what I'd look like in the orange shorts.
Like a clown.
Hooters more than a mouthful cheeseburger platter, just $5.99 all day every Monday.
Everybody clear.
This won't be human. Not entirely.
What's happening?
This wasn't supposed to go this far.
Close your eyes. 3, 2, 1.
Splice. Rated R. Starts June 4th.
Getting a bartender's attention is an art form where boldness is rewarded and the meat go thirsty. The waving of cash is considered unimaginative. There's the Vegas hit me, the charade technique, the prairie dog, the periscope, the third base coach. Some resort to phoning the bar, which has been known to backfire. But whatever your technique, tip well and enjoy the beer that starts with full flavor and ends with a crisp, clean finish. It's what we do. Budweiser.
ESPN Sunday Night Baseball. It's a National League slugfest as the 1-2 punch of Chase Utley and Ryan Howard lead the Phillies into Milwaukee to battle Ryan Braun and the Brewers. Phillies-Brewers Sunday at 8 on ESPN. Everybody watches on Sunday night.
Ahead on SportsCenter, Cavs seize the final, the fallout, possibly free agency. What will LeBron say following Game 6? Taking a run at a repeat, why the long layoff will help and hurt Kobe, plus tempers Flair in St. Louis. SportsCenter after the game.
Doc Rivers. Mo Williams was the driving force behind their first half effort. What did you do with him in that period?
We guarded him better. I mean, honestly, we were in help way too much. We can't let Mo Williams get going. That allows LeBron to get rest, and that's a concern for us.
You have been waiting for an explosion from LeBron James. The most important thing you can do with him in the fourth period is what, Doc?
We better stay in front of him. He's going to attack the basket. He's going to try to get to the foul line, and we just got to stay in front of him. We got to stop turning the ball over.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Doris, as we begin the fourth quarter, LeBron James, it is his time to try and bring his team back from 9 down and keep their season alive, keep their title hopes alive. For the second consecutive year, they have the best record in the NBA. 66 wins last year, 61 this year. Last year, they lose in the conference finals. Right now, on the verge of losing in the conference semifinals, but we have a whole quarter to play. Rondo the drive, flips it up, banks it in.
I'm going to tell you what, that's awful defense by the Cavs. Great job of Rondo not settling. But that's bad D.
Meanwhile, Rondo, excellent defense, denying Mo Williams the other end. James has seen 2 and 3 defenders so often here tonight. Williams with 5 on the shot clock, on the drive, the runner, bank shot won't go, rebound taken by Davis. Williams takes it away from Davis. Varejao knocked away. Davis again, and a loose ball foul. I think it's going to be called against Boston. And Big Baby Davis. Well, they let them play there. If you're the Cavs, that's exactly what you want to see. And then they turn it over. And Rondo's fouled. He tried to throw it up in the shot attempt. And the Celtics will take it out of bounds. Ilgauskas picks up his third.
Well, we've seen Rondo do this 2 games in a row, and he's got nothing to show for it. This is a foul, and he's so smart. Shoots the basketball. This should be an act of shooting. But they say no.
The officials discussing something, whether or not that's it, I don't know. So Boston will take it out of bounds.
You can't penalize Rondo for being a highly intelligent basketball player. That's a heck of a play.
16 points, 10 assists for Rajon Rondo, running the show again for the Boston Celtics. They have had no answer for him. Davis drives, layup, won't go. Wallace lost it, and Mo Williams the rebound. Williams to Parker. Parker fouled. 4 on Ray Allen.
And to me, Glenn Davis passed up a good 17-foot shot to try to drive and finish over length. His advantage is he's a very good shooter. And he's unhappy with the critiques he's getting from the bench right now, but
and I think he should be critiqued. The reason why is because he had an open jump shot, but secondarily he had Rondo being defended by Varejao. Get him the basketball, get out of his way, and let him make a play.
Missed free throw from Parker.
Yeah, but Ilgauskas, that's space. He's a very good 17, 18-foot shooter. but he's not a great finisher over length.
And he's been hitting that shot in the series.
And remember the shot he made last year against Orlando to win the game. It was a 17 or 18-foot jump shot.
Cavaliers, meanwhile, have not helped themselves at the free throw line. They've missed 10 free throws, 19 of 29, as Parker hits that one.
And Mike, you never want to beat yourself. And when you look at the turnovers, the missed free throws, the rebounding so much better tonight. But you're beating yourself when you're giving away that many points.
20 turnovers for Cleveland. Rondo has an opening. Back to Tony Allen. Allen flips it up. And a loose ball foul against Cleveland. Mo Williams, the culprit. That's 4 on Mo Williams.
Number 2, Mo Williams. That's his 4th personal. Second team foul.
Celtics will take it out of bounds. Williams perplexed on that call.
Actually, the Celtics looking to put Shaquille O'Neal in pick-and-roll situations. Doc Rivers talking to Glenn Davis, telling him he want him to pop. Got to be aggressive and look to knock down that shot because it's going to be available.
So Shaq getting fourth quarter minutes. Meanwhile, 3 bench players out there for Boston. Ray Allen, three-pointer won't go. James, his 14th rebound.
I didn't think that shot hit the rim, so I didn't think it should have reset to 24.
James hits a 3. A huge shot from LeBron James, and it's a 7-point game. 20 points now for James. That hushes the crowd momentarily. They've been on their feet much of this second half. Shot clock down to 3. I don't know if Rondo's aware. Yes, he is. Puts up the 3. Way off the mark. Not a good possession there for Boston. Doc Rivers was not happy. James, another 3. It's good. Back-to-back threes for LeBron James. And it's a 4-point game. A 7-0 run by Cleveland. 6 of them by LeBron James.
We've been waiting and debating for oh so long. Give him credit. LeBron James finally showing up. Team needed some life. Steps in rhythm. 2 knockdown long ball jump shots. Cavs rolling down by 4. Don't you leave.
Our story began with a bicycle back in 1951. From there, we just challenged ourselves to keep coming up with better ways to help people get around. Over 50 years later, that philosophy has taken us a long way. Introducing the all-new Kia Sorento, proudly built in our new West Point, Georgia plant.
Light beer, please.
Sure. Do you care how it tastes?
Nah, I don't care how it tastes.
Okay, well, when you start caring, put down your purse and I'll give you a Miller Lite.
It's a carry-all.
No, it's not.
Man up, because if you're drinking a light beer without great Pilsner taste, you're missing the point of drinking beer. Grab a triple hops brewed Miller Lite. Taste greatness.
I'm gonna get a Miller Lite.
I'll watch your purse.
It's a carry-all.
The search is on.
Did you shoot my daughter?
Direct the latest action thriller starring Mel Gibson, but it's not in your mailbox yet. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna arrest anyone.
It's in the palm of your hand. Rent Edge of Darkness right now on Movies on Demand.
Everyone's talking about the new Shrek.
Nice.
It's off the hoof.
I love it, Daddy. It's the funniest film of the year.
I see you.
DreamWorks Shrek, the final chapter.
That's quite a friend you got there. I can see why you haven't eaten it.
Rated PG in Real D and IMAX 3D.
the studio with the Wendy's Real Deal Performer. As the Suns wait to face the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, you know, it could be Steve Nash, two-time MVP, or Amari Stoudemire, who can give you 30 points and 10 boards. But we're going to give the Wendy's Real Deal Performer to Jason Richardson. Quietly, he's averaged 22 points per game in the postseason. Suns getting ready to face the Lakers, guys.
Stewart, an 11-point fourth-quarter lead has been sliced to 4 as we listen to a Doc Rivers huddle.
Everybody do their job. You don't have to do anything more. Be solid and do your job. We want to play with speed. I know you all want to win, but you got to do it together.
Doing it together enabled them to lead by as many as 12 in the third quarter. And again, 11 here in the fourth. But LeBron James has come alive here to begin the final period. Rondo. Pierce. Garnett double. Shot clock at 5. Wallace with a hand in his face. Misses the 3. James the rebound.
But this is tremendous defense right now by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
James looking inside. Varejao. Back shot won't go. Rondo to the basket. Draws some contact. O'Neal knocked him down. And they'll call it in the act of shooting. Shaq has 5.
To start the fourth, Doc Rivers was trying to buy minutes for guys in foul trouble and to get rest. And he had Kevin Garnett out, and that's when, and again, this is the tough decisions that coaches go through. Do you stay with your normal rotation and try to get guys minutes, or do you go for the kill right at the start of the fourth? He chose to rest and try to buy minutes, and now if you're Cleveland, you're at a great opportunity. You've got the best player who's just made 2 shots in a row. You feel good about where you're at.
2 missed free throws from Rondo. Celtics have missed 10 free throws of their own. 4-point game. Still so much time remaining here in the fourth. James dribble it off his foot. Rondo picks it up. Rondo the fake. Gets up and under. Banks it in. And a delay of game warning on Rondo. Knocked it away. Another turnover for LeBron James. That's 8.
Yeah, and if you're Mo Williams, you got 3 fouls. You got Rondo just missed 2 free throws. If you want to win, you take that foul.
Lead back up to 6. James to Varejao. Varejao goes at Wallace. O'Neal lost it. Rondo to Pierce. Pierce for 3. It's good.
Pierce in transition. Rondo hits him on the seams, knocks down the jump shot. LeBron James, pick and roll, turnover. Give Tony Allen credit. Active hands, and then Rondo. Bad defense by Mo Williams. Matter of fact, horrible defense. Celtics, life.
The before, the swagger, the flow, the B vitamins and carbs to ignite, the expectation, the destiny, the during, the statement, the struggle, the hustle, the toll, the fuel to perform, the original Gatorade. The after, the chill, the gratitude, the resolve, the electrolytes to hydrate, the protein to recover. Introducing the G Series from Gatorade. Prime, perform, recover.
Muscles,
Oh, what muscles can do. From the jaw-dropping, crowd-pleasing, you have got to be kidding me, muscles, to the sexy, supercharged, super stretchy muscles. Muscles that kiss it goodbye and speak for themselves. Oh, what muscles can do.
I don't want to be scared anymore.
The only way to stop them is to face them. I will teach you.
Nice.
10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power. Focus. 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
You're Yoda and I'm like a Jedi. That's nasty.
Rated PG, June 11th.
Anxious moments for the Cleveland sports fans as their Cavaliers are down by 9 with 7-5 remaining. Of course, they've had so many heartbreaks in their sports teams to catch. Back in 54, then in 81 in the AFC divisional game. Of course, one of the most famous ones to drive. Sorry to do this to you, Cavs fans and Cleveland fans. The fumble in 88, Michael Jordan and the shot in 89, and the Indians losing Game 7 to the Marlins. But this year there was thought that it was all going to change. LeBron James and the Cavs were one of the favorites to win the title. They had the best record in the regular season with 61. They had the MVP. They had home court advantage throughout the playoffs. But right now, they're 7 minutes and 49 seconds away from a bitter ending to a season. James gets it inside. Swarming defense, has to kick it out. Jamison can't connect. Wallace saves it to Pierce. Second one of those for Wallace.
And normally that's a bad play, saving it on your own basket. But I like Rasheed Wallace's intensity over the last 3 games.
Garnett against Jamison. Garnett shot won't go, and Parker the rebound. James pulls up for 3. Long rebound, Tony Allen. Antoine Jamison, by the way, just 1 of 8 from the field here tonight in Game 6. Under 7 to play. Shot clock at 5. Pierce looking for an opening. Shot clock at 1. Garnett gets it off. And Williams the rebound.
They're running that clock down on too many possessions. They got to get in their stuff quicker.
Mo Williams on the pull-up. Not close that time as Pierce gets the rebound. As time ticks away, the Cavs perhaps getting tight.
And Paul Pierce looking at Doc Rivers. He wants the basketball.
Pierce non-existent in the first half, just 2 points. Had 8 big points in the important third quarter. Pierce on the drive, kicks it out. Wallace, the 3. Bang! 86-74. Back to a dozen with 6 minutes to play. Williams stripped. Garnett comes out with it. Rondo to Garnett. Largest lead of the night. Timeout, Cleveland.
It's called exception. One simple idea that changed everything.
Inception, rated PG-13, in theaters and IMAX, July 16.
Fresh. Fresher. Freshest. Fresher-shist. The new fresh scents from Old Spice.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Eat a Snickers. Better?
You're not you when you're hungry. Bear. Snickers satisfies.
Can a smartphone take on all comers without flinching? It can when it's operating a cargo bay full of apps. Apps that maximize the functions of your phone. Apps that you can run while running other apps. Multitasking and taking names. Only from the ever-expanding Android market. When there's no limit to what Droid gets, there's no limit to what Droid does.
Right now, buy a 3G smartphone and get a second one free, like the Droid. Only from Verizon.
ESPN's presentation of the NBA playoffs. Brought to you by the all-new 2011 Kia Sorento, official vehicle of the NBA.
Just past the midway point, fourth quarter in Boston. The Celtics with a 14-point lead. A big run after that recent Doc Rivers huddle that we had you listening to.
Everybody do their job. You don't have to do anything more. Be solid and do your job. We want to play with speed. I know you all want to win, but you got to do it together.
Like we say in church, preach, preacher. They went out and got it done together, defensively. Fast break transition. Paul Pierce off the find by Rondo. Knocking down the jumper and then Pierce. Getting in the seams, finding Rasheed Wallace. 3-ball corner pocket.
Thank you, Reverend Jackson.
And he is.
That's right. As the Cavs have gone on a 10-0 run, excuse me, the Celtics to 10-0 run. Cavs haven't scored in almost 4 minutes. Now, there's still plenty of time, but right now, the Celtics' body language and their confidence has given them all the momentum. James being chased by Allen. Jamison on the drive, gets inside. Nice move from Jamison. Only his second field goal of the night. Varejao on Garnett. James is on Pierce. Pierce pulls up, blocked by Parker. Nice defensive play. James looking for an opening. Parker back to James. Rondo's on him. Here comes the help. They've done it all night. Jamison drives, blocked from behind by Garnett. Varejao stripped down low. Garnett able to get the ball.
And if you're Boston, they'll keep running in transition. You don't want to wind the clock down.
Rondo drives the floater. Banks it in. Back to 14. He's got 20. Williams off balance, way short. And Varejao the rebound. Jamison can't hit. Pierce the rebound. And the Celtics starting to smell victory.
See, here's my problem with the Cavs. All year long, I never had a problem for 2 years. The dancing, the having fun. If that's who you are, then be it all the way through to the finish. And all of a sudden, as it gets tight, no longer dancing, no longer having fun.
Garnett puts it up. And Jamison tracks it down. Under 4 minutes remaining. Nice pass inside, and Garnett hammers Varejao with 3:50 left. All right, Jeff, 3:50. So there's still time, but you're down by 14 on a team that's playing so well right now. What's the Cavs' game plan? What's their mindset in terms of what they have to look for offensively and how they go at it defensively? Do they try for steals? Do they look for threes this early?
Well, I think you got to get the ball in James's hand. You have 3 other three-point shooters in Varejao, and you try to drive that ball, suck the defense in, either get to the free throw line or create the threes. And defensively, it's really not been that bad a defensive effort, as they are now taking Jamison out to put in a defender in Moon. It's more so they've killed themselves with the turnovers.
23 turnovers that have led to 27 Boston points.
And here's my problem. I'm a big boxing fan. I like watching and reading body language. Right now, looking at the Cavs, they look like a boxer whose will has been taken away.
Here's the drive, gets it to Wallace. Wallace is fouled. Can't get it to go down, but he'll shoot two with 3:38 remaining. Jamison will come back in this offense-defense substitution. And there you see the second half. The Celtics defense has just been superb. It's absolutely shocking what's happened to the Cavaliers in this series. Being blown out at home 2 different times. But then they came back. They won game 3 right here in this building by 29. Had a 2-1 series lead, and some people saying, all right, they're back on track. They're going to win this series. But now they're on the verge as Wallace misses the free throw of losing 3 straight and being eliminated. Celtics not helping their cause with that missed free throw.
And I thought they played a good game 4. I thought they were solid. They were tough. They got beat down the stretch of that game. And I think, like all of us, we were just shocked at how seemingly flat they were, particularly after only being down 6 at half in game 5.
Well, after missing 6 straight free throws, Wallace hits that one. The Celtics as a team had missed 6 in a row. 13-point game, 3.5 to play. James drives, Wallace right there. And a good hard foul to prevent the layup. So LeBron James will shoot. The officials discussing whether or not it's on Wallace or Allen. They call it on Tony Allen. He's third. Right now, the chance here at the TD Garden is New York Knicks. And Boston fans getting creative.
Somewhere in Brooklyn, I hear Spike Lee chanting along with him.
Gets that free throw to drop. Fans.
That's a conflicted guy right there.
Yes, it is.
He got Yankees. He's got Cavaliers.
You want you look at James's numbers: 24 points, 18 rebounds, and 9 assists. It's a pair. It's 11. The Celtics, Jeff, they want to take time off the clock, but at the same time don't want to just stop.
No, they've got to keep playing.
Wallace against Jamison. Big advantage there. He stays in the post. Wallace turns, shoots, won't go. Varejao the rebound. James looking for the drive. Out to Parker. Parker for 3. That's good. Anthony Parker, the three-pointer, and it's back to 8.
Bad job by Paul Pierce. Your job is to stay at home on the shooter. Don't allow Anthony Parker to get a wide open look.
91-83. Celtics trying to hold on. They had trouble at times during the season holding on to big leads. Wallace again. Shot clock at 4. Wallace against Jamison. Posting up. Puts it up. Short again. James another rebound. James stutter dribble, spins, drive to the basket, layup, misses it. He wanted a foul as Garnett gets the rebound. Rondo puts it up as he got hit, and he'll go to the line for 2. Again, a smart play from Rondo as Mo Williams trying to argue LeBron James's case down the other end.
That's good defense right there. That's a good non-call. That's outstanding individual defense by Paul Pierce.
Ray Allen's back in. Rondo just 2 of 5 from the free throw line. You know, when Rondo was at Kentucky, he had a real problem shooting free throws. He's always had a problem shooting free throws. One of the fans of Kentucky, show you how passionate they are, they thought that he should have hand reduction surgery because they thought the reason he shot poor free throws was because his hands were so big.
They're taking themselves a little too serious down there.
Hits that one. 92-83. Celtics by 9, coming up on 2 minutes remaining. James throws it down. 7-point game. They cut what was a 14-point lead in half, but starting to run out of time. Cavs do not have any fouls to give. They have 1 timeout remaining. Pierce drives on Verjao inside, blocked from behind. Ball loose, picked up by Garnett, flips it up, won't go. Tip back to Garnett and a new 24.
Small play by Rondo.
And a timeout, Doc Rivers. Another standing ovation at the TD Garden. Celtics 136 away from advancing to the conference finals.
Did you shoot my daughter? Welcome to hell. I'm not gonna arrest anyone. I'm the guy with nothing to lose. Edge of Darkness. Buy it on Blu-ray and rent it with Movies on Demand.
Burger King and Stark Industries. Together, they're inventing the future. Like the new Buck Double. Amazing. He's a prototype.
The new Buck Double. It's the next big thing. Only at Burger King.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Introducing the ZDX, the 4-door coupe concept from Acura. Introducing Next.
The NASCAR Nationwide Series at Dover. Coverage begins Saturday, 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on ABC with NASCAR Countdown presented by Hellman's. Back here in Boston, the TD Garden, Ray Allen and the Celtics a 7-point lead as they try and eliminate the Cavaliers. Cleveland with just 1 timeout remaining. They don't have a foul to give. They've tried to climb back from 14 down to keep their season alive and force a Game 7. Celtics obviously in control, but there's still a lot can happen in 136.
No question, you get stopped, and then you get a couple 3-point attempts or get to the free throw line, second shot. You still have a chance, but you've got to have that sense of belief.
You got to go get the basketball, too. That's a bad second shot opportunity for the Celtics. Able to get the rebound and eat clock once again.
And they should have hit the floor. The ball was loose. Everybody's reaching for it. You got to be the first to the floor.
Rasheed Wallace, who has played well, has had a real impact tonight. Stays on the floor for Boston. Garnett deep in the post against Verjao. Pucks it in. 9-point game. What a game for Garnett. 22 points and 10 rebounds. James lost it again. Unbelievable. His 9th turnover of the night.
And you have to foul. I mean, you had a chance to foul Rondo.
Cavs looking over as the clock just ticks away. Pierce. That one would have sealed it. Garnett trying to get it. Gets the rebound. And the Boston Celtics with a 9-point lead under a minute to remain. And the Cavaliers not fouling.
This spells to me as quit. You've given up.
Shot clock at 5. Pierce pulls back. Won't go. Williams the rebound. Williams trotting up the floor. No sense of urgency at all right now for the Cavaliers. Williams inside, deflected with 21 seconds remaining. And this is going to be as bitter an end to a season as you can possibly have. The year the Cavs were supposed to win an NBA championship, and the year the city of Cleveland was set to celebrate maybe their first title since '64 is going to end in the second round. Verjao puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Garnett, and that's it. The Boston Celtics with the huge upset. They advance to the conference finals. And LeBron James' season is over. Is his career in Cleveland over? A shocking series here in the conference semifinals. Not shocking that the Celtics won. Surprising, yes, but shocking the way they won. And the way the Cavs lost 3 straight. And again, the impending free agency of LeBron James sends the impact of this collapse to another dimension. If he leaves, it would be a disaster of enormous proportions for the Cavaliers. Now, he certainly may stay in Cleveland, but there will be big changes for the Cavaliers as they fall short once again. LeBron James this year staying and shaking the hands. Remember last year in Orlando, he left the building right away after they lost to the Magic. Good sportsmanship from everyone involved tonight. And you just wonder what changes will happen with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Cleveland fans wondering if that's the last time he'll take off a Cavalier jersey. And as we talk so much about LeBron James and the Cavaliers' collapse, how impressive the rejuvenated Boston Celtics have been. The former champions giving hope here in this city that they could win another championship. And Doris Burke right now with one of those players who was just huge tonight.
Kevin, the Cavaliers came in with the best record in the regular season with championship aspirations. You had a huge win on the road in Game 5. What allowed you to derail their championship aspirations?
Well, we know that team is fueled by one guy, and he has a hell of a supporting cast, and we know that we can somehow, some way control the supporting cast, and we had a good chance of beating this team.
Doc Rivers says now that you are healthy, your confidence is back. Offensively, you were steady all series. What worked for you?
Well, you know, anytime you're healthy, it makes things easier. I never lacked ever of confidence. I'm a worker, and at the end of the day, I lean on that. So, you know, luckily, it came through for me.
Kevin, obviously a disappointing end for LeBron James, a guy who's been a superstar in this league. You had a word for him at the end. What did you tell him?
I just told him, keep your head up, man. I've been there, you know, and you know, you have a very, very, very bright future. Continue to work and make decisions based on you and your family. Best advice I can give him.
Kevin, all season long, Doc Rivers has maintained that when you guys are healthy and whole, you can beat anybody in the league. What is the belief in this team and its ability to win a championship?
You have to understand that chemistry is a hard thing to come by, and you know, all year we've been dealing with chemistry problems, and you know, Rondo's getting better, and we fitting him in, and you know, at some point, I'm sweating all over the place here, so excuse me, but at some time he's going to take this team over, and that was a big adjustment for him. But he's a great addition to our team. I think the chemistry's starting to be sound now, and we're playing firm basketball, and it's good.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day. Well, Doris defense won them a championship in 2008. Defense won this series for them. As the Eastern Conference Finals will start on Sunday afternoon in Orlando against the Magic. A rematch of last year's conference semifinal that went to 7 games. Garnett didn't play in that series, nor did Jameer Nelson for Orlando. And it has potential to be a spectacular series. So the Celtics move on, and the Cavaliers, again, such a bitter end to their season. And, of course, so much made about LeBron James first on the series and the team collapse. Are you stunned by the way it happened the last 3 games, Mark?
I'm absolutely stunned, and the reason why is because we witnessed a team that basically quit. A team that's full of life, full of energy, and had a great season. It didn't end in its proper way.
And I think for me, it was more the 2 home losses. Well, really, all 3 home games, to me, were below average. And, you know, it's not just about LeBron James. Everyone's only talking about LeBron James, but there are other players who are disappointed, and there are coaches involved and many families involved. And I feel like it's only been about him as far as the coverage of what a loss like this can do. It changes many lives, not just his.
And the speculation will certainly start about LeBron James and whether or not he will re-sign with Cleveland or go somewhere else that, as Jeff mentions, it could have a huge effect on coaching staff, on front office, on other players. That remains to be seen. So much to happen, so much speculation still to come for the Cavaliers. For the Boston Celtics, an extraordinary performance in this series. They win it in 6 games. Join us Sunday, ABC Game 1 of the East Finals. Celtics and Magic from Orlando. Complete post-game coverage. Stay tuned to ESPN for SportsCenter. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Doris Burke, and our entire ESPN crew, Mike Breen saying so long from Boston as the Celtics advance to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Help you than an agent who is a realtor. We're prepared to show you options, answer your questions, and guide you home. Every market's different. Call a realtor today.
Isn't it a little late to be selling lemonade?
Well, we're out here in case anybody forgets to bring some Mike's Hard Lemonade in there.
There should be more to a party than just beer.
Why?
For one, Mike's is a great way to switch things up from beer. And 2, Cheryl over there doesn't even drink beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks. Who's Cheryl?
I have no idea. She just looks like a Cheryl.
Yo, Cheryl!
Don't forget the mics. Lemonade for grown-ups.
Which university was created to educate firefighters and police, people on duty around the clock? Which university now graduates over 50,000 students a year, including nurses, educators, and MBAs from the largest business school in the country? Which university uses 21st century technology to reach our military and can